For the first time since 2019, the CPL Carnival is in Barbados, and the supporters of the Barbados Royals and the entire country at large is demanding nothing but a victory in this match. Meanwhile, tomorrow is Trinidad and Tobago Independence Day, and that country want a present from the Trinbago Knight Riders. Hello, everyone, and good evening. Joining me to go through with this live watch-along is Andre Douglas. Andre Douglas, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thank you, Carlton, and good evening to the viewers all over the world.
At this stage, they are 41 without loss. So the Barbados Royal, Rovman Powell, have won the toss and have asked the Trinbago Knight Riders to take first strike. And they have opened with Dial and Guptill making 3 changes to the team. As Jason Ola bold, Dial is bold, Andre.
Yeah, Holder, beautiful delivery right there. He has been bowling pretty well throughout the CPL tournament, and that was a lovely Yorker by Jason Holder. And we know how much he loves playing here at his home ground, Kensington Oval.
Yes. Oh, Merrick Meredith is saying that Carlton is known for never being early. Oh, Merrick, you touch my heart, man. But you see what happened? Every time I come on, as soon as I start the broadcast, there's always a wicket. And it happens again this time. As come on, the second delivery, Dial went bold by Jason Holder. So, Trinbago Knight Riders, been asked to bat, are now 41 for 1 after 5.2 overs, with Dial going for 27 from 19 deliveries. And lose this new batsman. Nicholas Puran is coming in at number 3 as usual. So Nicholas Puran is at number 3. Would you have put him at number 3, Andre?
Yes, I think that is where Nicholas Puran should bat in any team. But number 3 is the right position for him, because I think that he has the ability to go helter-skelter in the power play. And if he gets going and he bats right through the innings, you should get a very, very big total. And he's in tremendous form, is Nicholas Puran.
Yes, he's tremendous form. Good evening, the champion. How are you? Merrick, it's so true, Merrick. Every time you come on live, something happens. And it happened again, Merrick. It happens again. Oh, the Trinbago Knight Riders never want me to come on. It's good to see you on, boss. Welcome, the champion. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And Merrick is saying lol. So let's watch Jason Holder as he moves in now to bowl to Nicholas Puran, who just defends to the man at backward point, and there's no run. The score remains on 41 for 1. We are in over number 6, being bowled by Jason Holder. Let me remind you that Powell won the toss and asked the Trinbago Knight Riders to bat. And I must say, happy Independence Day to the Trinidad and Tobago fans in this group when it comes tomorrow. May you have a wonderful Independence Day, and I wish you all the luck, and that the team will give you an Independent Day present. Holder over the wicket, bowl to Puran, and he just strokes this in the gap between backward point and extra cover. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 42 for 1. 5.4 overs being bowled so far. Guptill is striking at less than a run a ball. He has scored 11 runs so far from 13 deliveries. And apparently, probably was putting on some pressure on Dial because he was just not getting away the ball as Holder goes back to the top of his mark. 2 to come in over number 6. It's a jam-packed Kensington Oval. As I said in the beginning, this is the first time since 2019 that the Carnival has hit Kensington, and they are demanding a victory. But tomorrow's Trinidad Independence Day, Holder over the wicket to Guptill, and Guptill just opened the face of the bat, run it to the right of the man at a short third man or a deep slip. They go through for another single. 43 now for 1. Jason Holder is bowling very well. I've conceded just 8 runs so far from 11 deliveries, and picking up a wicket, the wicket of Dial, who was looking dangerous, but he's gone for 27. 43 for 1. 1 to come in over number 6. This is the final delivery of the power play. As Puran is back on strike, as we watch Holder now over the wicket to bowl to his West Indies counterpart, who pulls beat short mid-wicket and running out to the boundary for 4. The score moves up to 47 for 1 at the end of the power play.
Good going there by the Barbados Royal. I think they would have been the more satisfied of the two teams, Although Mark Dale got going, I thought that, Barbados Royal would have, just restricting the Trinbago Knight Riders for 47 runs would have been the more satisfied of the two teams at the end of the power play.
Okay. Columbus, how you doing? Good. Big up to you. Good evening to you too, sir. Hey, big man, greetings from St. Lucia. Big up to you, sir. Respect every time, Columbus. Thank you for the compliments. At the end of the power play, they are 47 for 1. So, Andre, you think that Barbados Royals won the power play?
Yeah, I think they'd have been satisfied, Anything under 50 runs in the power play, I think that I would say that the bowling team, would have take that any time of the day, really. Anytime, you restrict the team for less than 50 runs, I thought it is pretty good effort by the bowling team.
So McCoy first over cost 12 runs, and he's been given another over. He's going to bowl over the wicket to Guptill. He's in bowl to Guptill, pitched up outside the half stump. He drives, misses, through to the keeper, and there is no run. The score remains on 47 for 1. So Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders getting 47 runs in the power play. And so that is, as Andre said, maybe, I think it's just about balance, but if anything, maybe the Royals are just ahead to restrict them to under 8 runs and over. But different opinion. It doesn't really matter. Round the wicket, over the wicket to bowl to Guptill, and he cuts, cannot beat backward point, and there is no run. That's McCoy. So you have bowled 2 deliveries in this over so far, and have yet to concede a run. He's bowling to Guptill, who's on 12 from 14. Guptill is eating up deliveries here as McCoy stride with intention back to the top of his mark. He receives the ball now from Jason Older, and he's about to move it over the wicket, ball to full toss to Guptill, who strokes it back past the bowler. It's running down towards the long off boundary. They go 2 for 1. They're back for the second. The fielder comes across from long on field and send the return in. That's Ravban Powell. The score moves up to 49 for 1 after 6.3 overs.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why the Trinbago Knight Riders have not gone off to a rollicking start is as a result of Guptill looking woefully out of form. Right? We know that the Guptill of old would have been scoring at far more than a run-up, much more than a strike rate of over 100. But with Guptill looking woefully out of form, we know it seems to have restricted the Trinbago Knight Riders somewhat.
Yeah, they are 49. He is on 14 from 17 deliveries. And the thing about it again, I'm not being biased, but you can find an opener in Trinidad. What about Tian Webster? Isn't Tian Webster probably better than Guptill? Guptill is 39 years old. He's not getting away the ball. What about someone like Tian Webster?
Yeah, I think Webster could have been given a chance because, Guptill just doesn't look like, as I said earlier, that he looks over the hill. And personally, I don't think Guptill should be playing. I think Guptill should probably be retired.
So true. True. But this Trinbago Knight Riders team tend to go with the senior players. That's what we have seen. And maybe that is what is going to cost them the tournament, because I really expect them to really start to find some youngster now. They need to transition over the wicket, come McCoy, ball to Guptill down the leg side, wide signal by the umpire. The score moves up now to 50. So that's the 50 for the Trinbago Knight Riders in over number 7. 6.3 overs have been bowled so far. Guptill is on 14. Nicholas Puran is on 5 from 3 deliveries, being starved of the strike here. McCoy now walks back to the top of his mark. He looks up and see that Guptill is just about ready now. He reached there now. He's about to start his run-up. And he passes the umpire and ball to Guptill, and Guptill drive. Can't beat the man at cover, and there is no run. The score remains on 50 for 1 after 6.4 overs. This is good bowling here in this over by McCoy. after going for 12 runs in his first over. He
Yeah, it's
have
very, very.
conceded just 3 runs so far after these 4 deliveries. As Guptill is unable to get the ball away, McCoy makes his run in up to the wicket and bowl to Guptill, who top this off the hip. It runs and down towards the fine leg boundary. It goes into the boundary now for 4. The score moves up to 54 for 1, Andre.
Yeah, I mean, the over just spoiled by that delivery there by McCoy. He had been bowling pretty well up to that point in time, but just strained down the leg and Guptill just turning that one down to the fine leg area for a boundary.
A good, yes, indeed, Andre. Good comment, Columbus. Yes, man, good comment. He said that the Trinbago batsmen, they need to rotate the strike, and Guptill is definitely rusty. Over the wicket, bowl to Guptill, who's dead and middle stumps, and he turns this past the square leg umpire. They're gone for 1. They're back for the second. At the end of over number 7, Trinbago Knight Riders been asked to take first strike by the Barbados Royals are 56 for 1 after 7 overs. Guptill on 20, Puran is on 5.
Yeah, not a bad over there by McCoy, you know. Although he gave away a boundary, I thought it was, you know, a pretty decent over for the most part. And, you know, I think that Trinbago Knight Riders will need to step it up from here. You know, just going at just about 8 runs per over. They need to try and get at least to say 9.5 to 10 runs per over to try and put up a very competitive total. The pitch seems to be a very, very flat one. So I think that they'll need anything over 180 to be very, very competitive in this game.
It looks very flat to me too, and there's moisture in the atmosphere because rain did fall earlier today, and so we expect that there'll be a lot of dew, and especially bowling second with their spinners won't be able to grip the ball. Said it many times, but when you're bowling in the night and that ball starts to get soft, it's almost like soap. Not quite like soap, but it's almost like soap. Cornwall round the wicket, bowl to Puran, and he cuts this down backward of point, running towards the boundary, but the fielder circles the boundary and field and send the return in. Cornwall have conceded 10 runs so far from his 1.1 over. His first over went for 9. Guptill is back on strike. Puran is on 6. Guptill on 20. 57 for 1. We are in over number 8. So Guptill surveys field. Cornwall over the wicket. To bowl to Guptill. He's in short. And Guptill hit this in the air. Let's see what is happening. Feel a circling underneath it. Can't quite get there. And they're back for the second run. So 2 runs there. 59 now for 1. So that was short. It bounced more than Guptill expected. He was looking to hit it over long off, but it bounced more than he expected. It hustled on to him, but the fielder just could not get there. 59 for 1 as Cornwall over the wicket to bowl to Guptill. He's in, bowl to Guptill. Outside the stop edge, past the keeper. He's going to run very close to the third man boundary. They're gone for 1. They are back for the second again. Another 2 for Guptill. 61 for 1. So Cornwall looking threatening here, but the luck just not going to Barbados Royal, whereas Guptill now moves up to 24 from 22. Puran is on 6 from 4. The big Raheem Cornwall is going to continue over the wicket. He comes in now and bowl to Guptill, who swings and misses. The keeper failed to collect, and there is no run. 1 to come in over number 8. 61 for 1. Guptill on 24. Puran is on 6. The Trinbago Knight Riders been asked to bat by the Barbados Royal, and after facing 7.4 overs, they are 61 for 1. Cornwall in up to the wicket, and he swings this away. A much better shot out of the ground, 6 runs. So that one, you could see that Cornwall just float up that one. He just pitched it up just a little bit too much in the slot. And Guptill said, thank you, and hit that one over long off for 6. He moves up to 30. That was a bad delivery by Cornwall. It was right into the slot, and Guptill collected that one and just hitting it over long off for 6. And so, you know, begins to motor in along as Cornwall now, just about to go in now to bowl to Guptill, who's on 30, bowl to Guptill, and Guptill swings across the line and hit this down to long on and got a single, 68 for 1. He moves up to 31. Puran is on 6 and he's hugging the strike. And after 8 overs, they are 68 for 1. That's 8.4 runs per over.
Yeah, much better over there for the Trinbago Knight Riders. Guptill hitting a lovely shot over long off for 6. And, you know, hope that will help him to get going. and will propel the innings of the Trinbago Knight Riders. But what I want to see more of Guptill is to try to get Puran into the strike. Puran being the informed batsman, Puran being the one who can really tear the bowling apart. Let us hope that Guptill will try to get, rotate the strike some more and to try to get Puran going.
Okay, I apologize. Thank you. That's a very good point there. He needs to give Puran the strike some more. And Ahmad is coming into the attack. Kwasi Ahmad is coming into the attack, and he has been bowling very well in this tournament so far. So it's going to be very interesting as Kwasi Ahmad is going to come into the attack now. There's a light dimming. Oh, I saw it. So Ahmad bowls to Guptill, and Guptill swings this down behind square, and they go through for a single. So Puran is in the attack, is on strike now, and it's going to be very interesting. 69 for 1. That light that is blinking just disturbing me a little. 69 for 1 after 8.1 overs. Kwasi Ahmad, let's see what he's going to do. He's going to bowl to Puran. So he's bowling leg break, so he's going to bowl and turn the ball into Puran. But I think he's going to float this one up outside the half stump and try to bowl the googly. It depends. Let's see if Puran is going to pick this googly up, just like how I know that Puran knows that it is also a googly. Let's watch as he's just making some adjustment to his field. Sheldon Smith, welcome, man. Happy Independence Day tomorrow. Sheldon is saying that they will score 180. Ball to Puran, who swings this. And his ball and caught. Oh, he took the gloves and balloon back to the bowler. And oh, he got the breakthrough. Kwasi Ahmad got the big breakthrough, Andre.
Oh, that's a big blow for the Trinbago Knight Riders, because Puran is a man that who they'd be looking. They would have hoped that would have stayed there to tear the bowling apart. Puran is an excellent player of leg spin bowling, and it's a big wicket for the Barbados Royals. This one, Puran going for the score of 6 runs.
I just want to see that replay. It looks like it bounced more than Puran expected. But they showed the replay once already, but it looks like it bounced more than he expected. And Pollard is coming at number 4. So he's going to bat to the leg spinner. Now, this is going to be very interesting. But I just want to see that. He looks to pull it through the onside. And I think it, in my opinion, he just got the gloves and just ballooned back to the bowler. But I'm waiting on the replay. Juna Davis, welcome. Good evening and respect to you. Sherwin, happy to see you, man. Willow is awful. I'm 1 minute behind. Okay. Oh, Sherwin, I'm sorry about that.
As you said, Carlton, it's going to be very interesting, the matchup between Hamed and the captain Pollard, because we know that Pollard is not the best player of leg spin bowling. So we're going to see how Pollard approaches his innings.
Okay. He dealt with the leg spinner savagely Sunday night, though. But then I think Kwasi Ahmad is much better than Naveed. So let's see. It's going to be very interesting. The replay missed me again. It misses me again. The replay misses me. I wasn't looking at the screen. Did it come off the gloves? It looked to me that it just pop and come off the gloves. So Christopher Bristol is saying that he wants Barbados to win. Bad news if they let Guptill find form. Yes, Sheldon, that is true. Christopher Bristol is saying, change the bulb. Okay, Christopher Bristol. Bowl to Powell and Pollard and Powell turn this down towards fine leg. They're gone for 1. Let's see what will happen. They come back for 2 and they are looking for 3. So there's acres of space there. Backward of square leg. Wow, what happened there? Was that a miscalculation or what? Because they run 3, just turning the ball backward of square leg. So 72 for 2 after 8.3 overs. Kwasi Ahmad in his first over. He's going to bowl to Guptill now. Guptill, who's on 32 from 26. Pollard is on 3 from 1. As Guptill secures, as he wipes the ball in his rag. Already the ball is very wet and it's early in the evening. So it is going to be very difficult for the Trinidadian spinners when they comes on to bowl. Let's see what Narayan will do. But we are somewhere away from there now as Kwasi Ahmad over the wicket in and bowl to Guptill, and Guptill just waiting on the leg break to turn and just work it down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 33 for 2. 2 to come in over 9. Being bowled by Qasid Ahmad. Guptill is on 33. With him is the Trinbago Knight Riders captain, Pollard. He's on 3 from 1 as Guptill, as Ahmad now comes in to bowl to Pollard. He secures Ahmad in over the wicket and bowl to Pollard. And Pollard defends back that one down the onside of the pitch, and there's no run. A solid test match defensive stroke, and there is no run. That's Kieran Pollard, the captain of the Trinbago Knight Riders. Qasid Ahmad. I've got the big wicket of Nicholas Puran as Puran go for 6. Qasid Ahmad, the final delivery of over number 9. This is the final delivery in his opening over. He's showing the umpire the ball. There appears to be something wrong with the ball. Andre?
Yeah, it seems like there's something wrong with the ball right there. So I don't know if that it will warrant a change in the ball. Let us see what the umpire will do.
Over I mean, ball to Pollard again, and Pollard defends at the end of the over. Yes, Andre. Christopher Bristol is picking you up.
Yes, oftentimes these days, players tend to find a lot of fault with balls. The simplest of things, they want a change in the ball, but the umpire said, "Go along, boy, and bowl that ball." There's nothing wrong with the ball right there. Yeah, but there's a pretty good over by Ahmad there, and as I said, it's a very, very big wicket of Nicholas Puran, and it's going to be interesting to see. Ahmad, I'm sure it prefers to bowl to the right-handed batsman, so it's going to be a very interesting duel between Ahmad and Pollard and Ahmad and Guptill. So it's going to be very interesting in the next few overs.
Okay, Van der Merwe from the Netherlands is going to come in now to bowl his left arm orthodox spin. And so Harry Paul Mahendra is saying that Barbados will win. Round the wicket, bowl to Guptill, and Guptill stroke this down to long on for a single. The fielder comes off the boundary, send the return in, and they are through for the single. 74 for 2. One delivery gone so far in over number 9, being bowled by Van der Merwe out of the Netherlands, playing here for the Barbados Royals. Let's see what he will do. He's bowling slow, left arm orthodox spin, and he's bowling round the wicket to Kieran Pollard, who, as usual, just took off the bails and just mark his guard. He's just about putting on his secors. There's a big crowd here at Barbados. Wow, what a massive crowd in the stand. Round the wicket, bowl to Pollard, short, and he works this into the onside. They go for 1. The fielder from mid-wicket and backward square leg converge on the ball, and that's all they will get. The score moves up to 75 for 2. We are in over number 10, so 4 deliveries coming over number 10.
Yes, what I think you'll see right here in the next few overs, you'll see a consolidation from the 2 batsmen at the wicket, because these 2 bowlers are very, very experienced bowlers. Van der Merwe is a very experienced and very skilled bowler from the Netherlands. He bowls pretty much wicket to wicket. So, I don't think you'll see a lot of chances being taken by the batsmen here.
Okay, as Guptill just pulled that one from Van der Merwe down back with a square leg, they went through for a single. The score moves up to 76 for 2. So Powell is on strike. Now he comes in, bowl to Pollard, and Powell cuts, beat the inner ring, but it will go out to the man on the cover boundary, who sends the return in, and they go through for a single. So 77 for 2. 9.4 overs have been bowled so far. So Van der Merwe, who have conceded 4 runs from his 4 deliveries so far, as the Barbados Royal captain Powell looks on, 77 for 2. Kieran Guptill is back on strike. He's 35 from 29. He really needs to hop that run rate, though, scoring rate. Round the wicket go Van der Merwe, down the leg side, misses, wide signal by the umpire, 78 for 2. That Van der Merwe just firing that one down the leg side, well taken by the keeper, who skipped across nicely and collect very good and threatened to stump the batsman, but his feet was in his crease. Van der Merwe just surveying his field, making some slight adjustment. He grips the ball now, looks up and see that Guptill is ready. Round the wicket, ball to Guptill on the back foot. He strokes this down to the man coming off the long off on boundary, who misfield. That's Jason Olden, giving them time to go back for the second. Slap it there by Olden, allowing the batsman to go through for the second. 80 for 2. One deliveries to come just before the drinks break. So Guptill moves up to 37 from 30. Pollard is on 5 from 5. Van der Merwe not happy about that at all from Older just now as he comes in now. Round the wicket, ball to Guptill. And Guptill just tucked this one off the pad down to the man coming off the mid-wicket boundary. It's another comfortable single. So at the end of 10 overs, the Trinbago Knight Riders been asked to take first strike by the Barbados Royals or 81 for 2. Yes, what a turnout is really. Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, a fantastic turnout by the Bajan. We know how much the Bajan they love their cricket, and once the cricket comes to Barbados, you know that they're gonna actually the stadiums will be full. So it's no surprise there to see the wonderful turnout by the Bajan come to support the Barbados Royals. But after the end of over number 10, I think it's just about even, Carlton. 81 for 2. If the Trinbago Knight Riders just don't lose any more wickets in the next 3 or 4 overs, I think what you'll see is them going really helter-skelter in the last 5 overs. So it is setting up, it is poised pretty nicely right here, and it should be very, very interesting in the next 10 overs.
So Harry Paul Mahendra is bringing Trinbago Knight Riders to win. And it will, if Trinbago Knight Riders should win this match, it will be a very good gift for Trinidad, being tomorrow is they celebrate their Independence Day. So this would be very good if Trinbago Knight Riders win this match tonight. So let's see and hope that the best team will win on the night. Christopher, who cares? Christopher Bristol is firing back at him. My assessment of the game at this time, at 81 for 2, having lost only 2 wickets in 10 overs, I really think, Andre, that they can go hard from now. The fact that they only lost 2 wickets, I think they can start going hard. They don't have to wait until the 15th over to go hard. What do you say?
But I think they're very, very, they're very probably wary about the middle and the lower order batsmen, because you know that Bravo is not in the best of form, Narayan not in the best of form either. So a lot will be dependent on Pollard and Russell to come. We know that Russell, how much he can actually destroy any bowling attack. So I think that, they want to probably just consolidate for the next 3 or 4 overs, then see where it goes from there.
Well, if I was
I don't think they want to lose. I don't think they want to lose, any more wickets at this point in time. But as it seems that we might get in a bit of a rain right here. Is it rain that's coming? I thought it was a bit of a drizzle, but it seems like it has dissipated.
But my thing is that you have Tucker, you have Russell. Although you said Narayan is not in form, it's only 1 innings it takes to put a man in form. So you have Narayan, you have Bravo, you have Tom Curran, you have Hussain, and with only 10 overs remaining, you do not want to have those resources leave back in the dugout. So I would go hard from now, because I have 8 wickets in and I want to go hard from now. I need another 100 runs off these 10 overs to push the score up to 180, 181. That's how I would look at it from the Trinbago Knight Riders perspective. As Ahmad continues to bowl to Guptill and he strokes this one down the onside of the pitch, the bowler fielding is followed through and there is no run. Let's watch.
Yeah, they definitely
to go and he drives down to long off for a single. The score moves up to 82 for 2. Yes, Andre.
Yes, they definitely need another 100 runs if they ought to be competitive, because we see that there's no devil in the pitch. I think the pitch is playing pretty, pretty easily. And as we say that the ball is very, very slippery, so it's going to be very difficult for the spinners from the Trinbago Knight Riders to grip the ball. So, they're going to have to score at least 180 runs, to make sure that they stay very, very competitive in this game.
Yes, I would definitely want to. Are they coming off? It appears that they are coming off at this time. So the rain is coming. Yes, the rain is falling. They are leaving the field. So rain was expected, rainfall today, and rain was expected just around 8 o'clock Barbados time. Is it now? It's just about 5 minutes, 5 minutes to 5 minutes to 7 Jamaica time. So it's just about 5 minutes to 8 Barbados time. So rain was expected. We hope that this shower doesn't last very long. But 82 for 2, that 8 runs per over. Who do you think have the upper hand right now at this time? And Powell is saying that no rain is falling. What does that mean here? So Powell is very animated that they don't need to go out for this, because the rain is not really falling very heavily. But Andre, who do you think of the upper hand? Christopher Bristol said
You
one
probably
fall
need,
all out. Barbados will win. Rugby said Barbados will win. Go ahead, Andre.
yeah. Yeah, probably a slight advantage to the Trinbago Knight Riders at this point in time. Having lost just 2 wickets, and Pollard still at the crease, and we know how much he can destroy bowling attacks if he stays there for any length of time. So, with Pollard still at the crease, and the likes of Russell to come, slight advantage to the Trinbago Knight Riders.
Yes, I think so too. Having lost only 2 wickets, and you see a lot of tactics is going on here now. A lot of mind game is being played right out here, and I think what happened Sunday night, I see a lot of mind game being played by Pollard right now out there, trying to delay the game. But the briefing from the CPL said that they can get a 5 runs penalty. The briefing from the CPL said that the batting team can get a 5 runs penalty if the umpire believes that they are deliberately delaying the game. And also, the umpires are going to take into consideration the fact that the batsmen are slowing up the game, and they will have back that time to the bowling team. So I just think what he's doing is not. I think he's deliberately slowing up the game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that Pollard is known for tactics like this. He always, he's always trying to outsmart the opponent by doing these sort of delay tactics. Whenever he's in the field as a captain, you see him, set the field, always stopping here and there, changing his mind. So, it's no surprise that he was the first captain to actually receive a red card.
So Ahmad bowling a very lovely delivery there to Pollard just now, just touching down and just about mid and half stump, and just the leg break just turning away from the Trinbago Knight Ride captain. There was an appeal. They are questioning whether they should go for the review. Have they taken it? No. Ahmad now is going to come into bowl the third delivery of the over to Pollard. There's a slip in place in Raheem Cornwall. Ahmad is in, bowl to Pollard, down the leg side. The keeper failed to collect wide signal. Ahmad just going for that glory delivery and just firing that one down the leg side. The stumping Pollard never leave his ground, although the keeper break the stump, but he never leave his ground. He's Seckers now, the big Trinidadian captain Seckers, as Kwasi Ahmad comes in over the wicket. Ball to Pollard, who just turned this into the onside. No run. The score remains on 83 for 2. Guptill is on 39. Karen Pollard is on 7 from 5. Kwasi Ahmad here is conceded 7 runs so far. He got the big wicket of Nicholas Puran. He comes in now over the wicket, ball to Pollard on his pad, turns it into the onside. Good work by the keeper, running from behind the stump, picking that one up in the region of forward short leg and restricting the batsmen to their crease. And again, there's no run. One to come in over number 11. Kwasi Ahmad bowling a very good spell here now. He's in his second over. Only one delivery to come. Has conceded 7 runs so far. Pollard seconds. As Ahmad comes in now to bowl to Pollard. He's in and bowl to Pollard, and Pollard defends. Test match, copybook, defensive stroke at the end of over number 11, 83 for 2. Guptill on 39, Pollard on 5.
Well bowled. It's a well bowled over by Ahmad. As I said before, that Pollard, he tends to have difficulties in playing good leg spin bowling, and it's no surprise that he's having difficulty with Ahmad, who is a very, very good leg spin bowler. So that's one of the reasons why I think that what they'll probably try to do is to consolidate, because knowing Pollard and his frailty to leg spin bowling, I think that what you will see is the Barbados Royals keeping the Trinbago Knight Riders pretty quiet over the next few overs.
Van der Verve bowl to Guptill, and Guptill drive this down to long off. Full toss. Should have done better with that. They get only a single. 84 now for 2. One delivery has been bowled so far in number 11. I still think that he should go. He should go hard. He's using up balls, a lot of balls. There he is with his time wasting. You can see that. That is clearly time wasting. But the umpires are taking that into consideration. And they soon give him a warning. Pollard, 5 from 9. As Van der Merwe, Powell just making some adjustment in his field. Van der Merwe tossing the ball from hand to hand. 84 for 2. Guptill is on 40. This is his highest score in T20 franchise cricket for some time now. Thanks to the CPL. As just looking around. Van der Merwe just looking around. There's a lot of instruction going on. Round the wicket, ball to Pollard, who backs away and slap this. You could call it that. Down to long off. Powell fields. And they go through for a single. 85 now for 2. That delivery take 78 seconds to bowl. 78 seconds. Why? 78 seconds that delivery take to bowl. 85 for 2. We are in over number 12. Guptill now on 40 comes into strike. Round the wicket go Van der Merwe, ball to Guptill, who looks to turn that in the onside, taken on the pad. Let's wait for the signal from the umpire. Did it take the pad? No, it did not take the pad. It took the bat. So it took the outer portion of the bat and goes into the offside. They go through for a single. 86 now for 2. 11.3 overs have been bowled so far. As the big Trinidadian captain just surveyed the field, and he's just holding up time. He's doing everything to hold up the time. This is not good at all. He's on 6 from 10. Van der Merwe ball to him and he drives. Full pitch delivery. Back to the bowler who field, and there is no run. The score remains on 86 for 2. 6 from 10. 6 from 10. 6 now from 11 is Pollard. Guptill is on 41. Oh, he did the stump. So that's straight drive it the stump. So the stump did a fielding again. So it was a full pitch delivery, and Pollard drove that hard, dead into the middle stump. At the stump at the other hand, good shot, but no runs. Over the wicket, round the wicket again, ball to Pollard, and Pollard just using his feet a little, but yorking himself and hitting that one back to the bowler. 86 for 2. 1 to come in over number 12. Great intent being shown here by the Trinidadian captain. He's concentrating on cricket. That's what he should do. Van der Merwe, he's showing more intent. And so they are pushing back the field. He is on 6 from 12 deliveries. That's 50. That's a strike rate of 50. Very disappointed from him so far. 86 for 2. Round the wicket, ball to Powell. Full toss. Pollard, full toss. Hit this high in the air. Oh, just out of the reach of a Bed McCoy, who just could not get there. Let's wait and see the signal from the umpire if it was a no ball. They are checking to see. No signal from the umpire. The end of over number 12, 88 for 2.
That's pretty good going there by Van der Merwe. I think that the Barbados Royals would have been happy within the last 2 overs bowled by Van der Merwe and Ahmed. Now, I think this time now for Guptill or Pollard to step it up some more, because, I think they're falling behind somewhat with a current run rate of 7.33. Someone will have to, play a blinder. They need to they really need to get cracking from here on.
How many overs are they behind?
After 12 overs, it's 88 for 2. So 8 overs remaining.
So Kwasid Ahmed is going to bowl his third over. He's going to bowl to Guptill. Guptill is on 41 from 25. Sorry about that. 36. He's on 41 from 36. So Kwasid Ahmed over the wicket, bowl to Guptill, and Guptill hit this high in the air. Let's see if it has enough leg. It's have enough height, and it's out of the ground for 6 runs. So it carries a long way. That one high in the air. He moves up to 47, 94 for 2 in over number 13. So he just flight that one up too much, Andre.
Yeah, that's too much flight right there. And let's meet and drink for Guptill, hitting that one beautifully over the long off boundary for 6.
Just Sport is saying that rain is killing the CPL spirit. Let's hope it stay away, Just Sport. And Bobby Bones is saying that these spinners are showing Pollard. That is not many persons will agree with you, though, my friend. Not many of us will agree with you. Over the wicket comes Kwasid Ahmed, bowl to Guptill, a much better delivery. He plays long forward into the offside. The bowler in his follow through field, and there is no run. Nice crowd in Barbados. Yes, it is a very, very big crowd in Barbados. AR, you and Sheldon, how both of you doing? I hope you are good friends, man. I hope you remain good friends. There was a lot of banter between the two yesterday. Kwasid Ahmed is going to continue over the wicket. He's just drying the ball on his pants. He comes in now to bowl to Guptill. He's in on his bowl to Guptill. Another good delivery. Guptill on the front foot, and he just stroked this one down to long on for a single. The score moves up to 95 for 2 in over number 13. He's on 48. Pollard is on 8 from 13 delivery. Kwasid Ahmed have conceded 14 runs so far from 2.3 overs, despite that 6 just now. 95 for 2 as Pollard secors, as Kwasid Ahmed now comes over the wicket to bowl to him. He just delayed a little. Any moment now he will come in. They're just making some adjustment in the field here. Guptill is on 48. Pollard is on 8. He finally secors. The run rate is just under 8 runs per over. Ahmed bowl to Pollard outside the stump. He cuts, beat backward point. It goes down towards the man on the boundary who circles to his left hand field. Send the return in there. 2 for 2. 97 for 2. 2 to come in over number 13. That push Pollard up to 10. Guptill remains on 48. Kwasid Ahmed is bowling a very good spell here. I've conceded just 16 runs so far from 2.4 overs and got the very valuable wicket of Nicholas Puran as pulls away again Pollard. He now secures again as Kwasid Ahmed now comes in over the wicket to bowl to Pollard. Kieran Pollard bowl to Pollard. Looking to turn that one in the onside, taken on the pad, and there is no run. The score remains 97 for 2. 1 to come in over number 13 here. Being bowled by Kwasid Ahmed as Pollard seconds now. Ahmed now turns at the top of his mark. He comes in now to bowl to Kieran Pollard, up and bowl to Pollard. And Pollard dabbed this one down to short third man at the end of the over, 98 for 2. Guptill is on 48. Pollard is on 11. Kwasid have conceded 17 runs so far from his 3 overs.
Yeah, very, very good bowling by Ahmed. Apart from the very first delivery in which Guptill hit it for 6, he came back pretty well and bowled a very good over, and just keeping Pollard quiet for the most part.
Yeah, he's bowling very well so far. 98 for 2 after 13. Trinbago Knight Riders must press the gas now. It's only 7 overs remaining. So if they get 10 over, they will goes up to 163. If they get 12 over, 12 sevens is how many again, Andre? 84. 12 sevens is 84, and that will put them
right
at, So they need to press the gas now. They definitely need to press right now. With 8 wickets in hand,
time for them to step up the pace right now.
Even if you lose 1 wicket per over, you still won't get bowled out. So I really think that the Trinbago Knight Riders, they need to press on the gas right now. 98 for 2. So Obed McCoy is back into the attack. So the right-arm fast bowler who have bowled up to 140 on occasion, over the wicket, bowled to Pollard, and Pollard looked to flat back this, but didn't time it quite well. The bowler fielding is followed through, and there's no run. And so he remains on 11. Guptill is on 48.
Yeah, so it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very interesting to see how Powell, moves around his bowlers, from here on in. We know that Hole has a few more to go. He's a very good bowler at the depth at times. So it's going to be very interesting to see who will bowl.
Pollard shot, and he pulls this away down to the man and the mid-wicket boundary. They go through for a single. The score moves up to 99 for 2 after 13.2 overs.
And there's Andre Russell waiting in the dugout. We know that if this is a point, this is a time that he loves to get himself in.
Over the wicket come Obed McCoy, looking for a slower delivery, but it's a full toss. Guptill strokes this down to the fielder coming off the cover boundary. That's the 100 for Trinbago Knight Riders. Guptill is on 49. Pollard is back on strike. He's on 12. McCoy have conceded 23 runs so far from his 2.3 overs. The Royals won the toss and asked the Trinbago Knight Riders to bat. And their 100 has come up after 13.3 overs. As Pollard secures and McCoy now moves in now over the wicket. Bowl to Pollard, and Pollard slashed this away. Backward of point. It running very close to the boundary, but he never timed it that well. They go through for one. They will turn and come back for the second. The returns comes in from the fielder off the cover boundary. 102 for 2 there. Pollard moves up to 14 from 19 deliveries. He's still striking at less than a run a ball in over number 14. 2 to come in over number 14. Guptill on 49. Pollard on 14. He's just about to seconds now as McCoy is ready to move in. He starts his run-up, comes in over the wicket, bowl to Pollard, beat the outside, the off stump, be looking for the single, the keeper shied at the stump, and there is no run. Lovely delivery there by Obed McCoy.
Yeah, McCoy seems to be mixing it up a bit, a few store ball in this over. And Pollard seemed to be really struggling with his timing. It's a total different far cry from what happened on Sunday night.
McCoy now moves in over the wicket. Bowl to Pollard. He's in bowl to Pollard, and he swung this away. He got hold of that one, and it's into the stand for 6 runs. So that was short, and he just pivoted and hit that one behind square over the rope into the stand for 6 runs. Big shot by Pollard. He moves up to 20 now from 21, and Trinbago Knight Riders are 108 for 2 at the end of over number 14. Loose delivery by McCoy here.
A poor delivery by McCoy, just a short delivery that sat up and was begging to be hit, and Pollard obliged. And McCoy, he bowled pretty well for the most part, but he just spoiled it over right there with a very, very short delivery, with a ball begging to be hit, and Pollard did just that.
Yeah, he never got out of the over quite well. Yes, AR, good to know that you're good, but that's the aim, AR, we communicate and we say things not to alienate, but to build the community. So some banter is good, and we always keep it respectful. Yes, AR, and take into consideration that tomorrow is their Independence Day tomorrow too, as Guptill cuts that one away down to backward point. The field on the boundary, they go through for 2. So that's Guptill 50. 51 for Guptill. His first half century in probably 2 years in T20 franchise cricket. So he said that Pollard is only good for T20 leagues. He's not international quality. I know the Trinis will not agree, but the stats is there. Lol. Okay, Bobby Buns, Jalf Sport is saying they are wickets, they need to go hard. They have wickets, they need to go hard. As Kwasidamad in his final over bowl to Guptill, he floated that one up again, and Guptill hit it high over long off for another 6. And Kwasidamad just guilty of over pitching again, and Guptill just hitting that one high over long off for 6, Andre.
Yeah, beautiful shot there by Guptill. He seems he loves the ball in his arc, and whenever it's in his arc, he goes right over long off. And that's a handsome shot there for 6 runs.
Okay, good evening, Lou Prudent. Good evening, Lou Ayak. Good evening. You're asking that is Lou Prudent is asking if his greaves. Sorry about that. Just Sport is asking if his greaves with the gloves. It looks so to me. That one was a much better line delivery, much better length, and he strokes it down to the cover boundary for the fielder to field, and he moves up to 58. 117 for 2 after 14.3 overs. This is Qasid Ahmad's final over. I've conceded 26 runs so far off his 3.3 overs. It depends how these remaining 3 balls goes. It will tell you whether it was a good spell or not. This spell is just 50-50 at the moment. He's going to bowl to Pollard now. 3 deliveries to come. So Bobby Buns is saying that yes, he is bowl to Pollard, and Pollard hit this away. Down to Langer for 4 more. Oh, there's no field on the Langer. Oh, 6, it went all the way.
6 runs.
Yes, It went all the way.
Each time that Ahmed floats the ball up, the in the arc of the batsman, they just hit the ball right over long off. Each time that he over pitches the ball.
Yeah, Atida, good evening to everyone. And so is the Trinidad and Tobago or Trinbago Knight Riders, they are now on the charge. Is it that this ball has gotten wet already, Andre? Probably it has gotten wet already because he's over pitching. And in this over, he over pitched 2 deliveries. Let's watch now. He bowls to Pollard, back off a length this time, and Pollard just ease that one, just going back in his crease and just stroking it down to long on for a single. He moves up to 27. They are 124 for 2 with 1 to come in Qasid Ahmad's final over. 1 for 33 so far. Can he end this one properly now? Can he give you a good delivery now? He's drying that seam. That seam seems to be wet, and he's drying it, trying to get some good grip here. Already this ball is wet, and it's early in the evening. It's just about 16 past 8 in Barbados. By the time the Royals are to bat, it's going to be a lot of moisture on the outfield, and that should argue in favor of the Barbados Royals. Over the wicket, ball to Guptill, who swings this high in the air. Is it another 6? Yes, it is. I bet you it's another 6. So he has conceded 39 runs off his 4 overs. And the Trinbago Knight Riders are on the march. After 15 overs, they are 130 for 2.
Yeah, that's a very good over for the Trinbago Knight Riders. 3 sixes being hit by the Trinbago Knight Riders batsmen. And I thought that, having bowled the first 3 overs for less than 8 runs per over, they really went after Ahmed in that over. And the Trinbago Knight Riders, I think that they're right where they probably want to be at this point in time. At 130 for 2, with 30 balls remaining, I see a score of over 180 here. I think they're going to go right. Well, they're going. Guptill has shown his intent, and I think Pollard is going to do the same. So I think this is going to be really, really exciting times now for the Trinbago Knight Riders.
Right now, the approach from the Trinbago Knight Riders batsmen should be every ball should go. It's only 5 overs remaining. You have 8 wickets in hand. It must be an approach right now that every ball should go. There are no time for singles now. If singles come, so be it. But they should be looking to hit every ball to the boundary right now. Over the wicket, ball to Pollard short, and he swings this away down to the man on the mid-wicket boundary. Great intent being shown here by Pollard. He gets a single from that though. He moves up to 28 from 24 deliveries. 131 for 2. In over number 16, being bowled by Jason Holder. So there are 2 former West Indian captains involved here now. One is a bowler, and the other one is batting. 131 for 2. One delivery ball so far in over number 16, Jason Holder, and that languid way of him, past the umpire. Bowl to Guptill, slower delivery, cuts it down to the fielder on the backward point boundary. He has to run to his left, and they're through for a single. Was there 2 there right now, but Pollard want the strike, Andre?
No, I think that if he had tried for 2 right there, it might have been a bit short. So I think they made the right decision in just taking a single from that delivery.
Okay, I think the field on the backward point boundary had to run a far ways to his left. And they could have gone 2 for 2. But again, it's just different opinion. So maybe it's the right decision. They just take one, Holder over the wicket, ball to Pollard, pitched up, and he hit this away, down towards mid-wicket. The fielder made a stumbling stop and they go through for one. Brilliant work by the fielder at mid-wicket there. And brilliant work by the fielder. Who is that young man? Naeem Young. Good work there by Naeem Young. We have yet to see him goal yet tonight, but that's a good effort there. Is it that it's because of the age of these batsmen why they're not running two for those? Because really, the ball that went to backward point, the fielder has to run so much to his left. And then that one, the fielder tumble away and the mid-wicket boundary, all that over the wicket. Ball to Guptill, pitched up. He missed his length and it went out of the ground. Oh, they missed his length. And Guptill hit that one high and hard over long on for 6. 139 for 2.
Magnificent shot there by Guptill. You think it seems that he read the slow delivery from Jason Holder, and I think he has found his mojo. So it's going to be real fireworks from Guptill here on.
So Guptill is now on 71 from 45, and Sheldon had said it earlier. Don't make Guptill get into form. Mr. Beer, how are you doing? It seems like the ball wet. It is very, yes, that is true. TKR needs to lose tonight. Mr. Casanova one is saying that TKR needs to lose. Was Guptill trying a no-look 6 lal? Oh, he was trying the Andre Fletcher. Okay. This is not good for This is not good for TKR. Needs to collapse here.
Yeah, we see that at 10 runs per over from here will get them just about 182. At 12 runs per over 191 runs. So and of course at this point in time we know that it's very much likely. So as I said earlier, I think they will get over around 180. Around 180 or more.
I won't surprise if they get up to 200. Honestly, I won't surprise. Because with the firepower that they have, and with 3.2 overs remaining, I think that everyone has to go hard right now. Comes in now, bowl to Guptill again, and he hit this away, down to long on, another 6. They are turning it on here. Guptill is turning it on. The Trinbago Knight Riders are turning it on. They are looking to give the Trinidad and Tobago people a birthday present tonight in Barbados. 145 for 2.
Magnificent shot there again by Guptill. You know that when he's on the go, he's a beauty to behold when he's on the go. He's a very, very, very good strike off the ball whenever he's on the go. So let us see how he ends.
Holder switched around the wicket, ball to Guptill again, another slow delivery. He's slapped this away, down to long off. They're gone for one and they'll second on one there. He has to just take the right hand off the bat just to control the shot. 146 for 2. The end of over number 16. I will not be surprised if they make 200. 4 overs to come after this one. 146 for 2. They have 8 wickets in hand. Any score is possible. They need to go hard and continue to go hard.
Yeah, I think they're well poised to go over 200 runs with 8 wickets in hand, with Guptill batting beautifully and Pollard getting into his groove and Andre Russell to come. I think that a score of 200 is not far-fetched.
Okay. So he's asking, so Basnat is asking why Guptill couldn't bat like this when he's playing for the Warriors. A good question. One that I cannot answer. Yes, Andre, I definitely think that they can. I think that the TKR would be disappointed from here if they do not get up to 200. With all the firepower left to come. And I would not have been bowling Van der Merwe at this time. Definitely. I would give, as this may sound surprising, but I would give Naeem Young the ball. I would definitely not be bowling Van der Merwe at this time.
I think it's a big risk.
Round the wicket, bowl to Guptill, a full delivery. He's looking to bowl full and straight here. And he hit it down to long off for a single. So that's the tactics here.
Yeah, I agree with you. Carlton. I think that I would have given Naeem Young the ball, and irrespective of what happened in the last game. Give the young man the ball to see how, if he has actually grown. That's how he's going to get the experience. That's how you expect him to see if he's actually learning. But giving Van der Merwe the ball, I think is a very, very big, it's a bit risky right here.
I definitely think so too. 147 for 2. 16.1 overs has been bowled so far. Pollard second. He's on 29 from 25. Van der Merwe tossing the ball from hand to hand, waiting on Pollard. He comes in now. Bowl to Pollard, down the leg side. Pollard looking to hit this away, taken on the pad, goes to the man at short fine leg. The return comes in at the bowler's end. Let's watch and let's see from the umpire, leg ball. He missed the shot. That didn't hit the bat. So they go through for a leg ball. 148 for 2. This is good bowling by Van der Merwe, though. He's firing those full deliveries, but he cannot afford to miss. He's not looking to turn the delivery or anything. Right now, he's just looking to just vary his pace and just make sure he bowl full. Let's see, bowls again, wide outside the half stump, wide signal, 149 for 2. We are in over number 17. So Van der Merwe just trying to vary his line and length. Not his length so much. He needs to bowl full, but his line and the speed of the delivery. But he needs to bowl full and looking for that back black wall. Yes, he pitched it up again. Guptill drives back down the inside of the pitch. That's what he's looking to do. But he will have to bowl very well, because once he misses that length, these batsmen are going to carry him far. He comes in round the wicket, bowl to Guptill again. Full toss. It's better to be a full toss than to miss your length shot. Only a single, 150. The 150 has come up for the Trinbago Knight Riders. A good over so far by Van der Merwe. So it seems to be a good decision so far by Powell. Let's see what Pollard will do right now, because he would have realized what Van der Merwe is trying to do, to bowl full and straight. He comes in round the wicket, bowl to Pollard. Yes, and he hit this high in the air. He misses and it goes out of the ground. Once he misses his length, Pollard or Guptill were going to capitalize, and he missed his length that time, and it hit high and hard straight by Pollard for 6.
I think this was always on the card. Once he misses his length, Pollard was always going to go, and that time Pollard hit him right over his head. Magnificent shot for 6 runs.
Yes, that was a lovely shot there. He moves up to 35 from 27. As they are changing the ball again, just checking the ball. 156 for 2. Guptill is on 80. And so Trinbago Knight Riders looking to pile on the pressure here. 80 from 50. So that's a strike rate of 160. What do you think about that strike rate from Guptill?
I think it's pretty good going from Guptill, based on, at one point in time he was striking it less than a runner ball. So to be going over strike over 160 now, I think is good, really good going from Guptill.
Yes, Jasport Talk, he's seen it as big as a breadfruit. A full toss from Van der Merwe, and Pollard hit this high over the top again. Added carry for 6. Let's watch the signal there. Let's watch the signal. Is it another 6 here from Pollard? I've not yet seen the signal. The camera have not spanned to the umpire yet. No checking. Yes, it's a 6. 160 now for 2. So 12 runs off the final 2 delivery by Van der Merwe. And this is what we were saying. Who's going to bowl over number 18? Let's see what Powell will do. But the Barbados Royals are under real pressure, Andre.
Yes, it's fireworks from the Trinbago Knight Riders now. And it's going to be very interesting to see who bowls the next 3 overs, because these batsmen are really well set now, and they're going to take that attack to whoever comes on to bowl. So it's going to be really, really interesting to see who Powell turns to.
Well, Mackay must bowl 1 and Older must bowl 1. Who will bowl as Mackay comes in over the wicket, bowl to Guptill wide down the leg side? Yes, so Mackay, because you have to go to the West Indies bowlers right now. So Older has 1 left. He has to bowl that 1. Mackay is bowling his final 1. Who bowled the other 1? Do you give it to Young? Do you give the other 1 to Young, or do you give it back to Van der Merwe? I would definitely not give it back to Van der Merwe as Mackay.
I don't think you'll see a spinner getting the ball for the rest of the innings. I think it's going to be,
Guptill swings and misses. The keeper throw down the stump and they go through for a bye. Should be a bye there. So they go through for a bye. The score moves up to 162 for 2. Pollard comes into strike. He's on 39. Guptill is on 80. So they're just checking. He was in his crease, and as soon as he shied the ball and it hit the stump, Pollard was done quickly. They go through for a single. So it was a bye. So Pollard is on strike. Pollard wants the strike now. Let's watch and see what McCoy will do. As Pollard circles McCoy over the wicket, ball to Pollard. And Pollard hit this high and hard. It's another 6. He's turning it on here. He's gone to 45, Andre.
Oh, magnificent shot there by Pollard over long on. You know, he's really, as he has his eyes in now. And it's, you know, as I said, it's going to be fireworks on Pollard and Guptill. And I'm sure if they don't get Pollard out anytime soon, 200 is very much on the scorecard.
Yes, and so Sheldon is saying that the Mumbai batting coach is showing them how it is to be done. And Bobby Bonds is wondering what kind of bowling from Van der Merwe. He's not even trying to turn the ball. And so Mr. Casanova is questioning whether Pollard is Mumbai batting coach. You know, good. Give it to the young. To young Mackay. Over the wicket come Mackay, ball to Pollard, swings and misses through to the keeper. There's no run. 148 for 2. 3 to come in over number 18. Being bowled by McCoy. McCoy have conceded 38 runs so far from his 3.3 overs. Pollard is on 45. Guptill is on 80. Let's watch and see now as Powell must be a very worried man at this moment. Comes in over the wicket, ball to Pollard, and Pollard swings across the line. He got the inner portion of the bat. It goes straight to the fielder on the mid-wicket boundary. They go through for 1. 169 for 2. 2 to come in over number 18. Guptill, who's on 80 from 51 deliveries, is back on strike. That's the 100 partnership for these two. They have brought up 100 of 60 deliveries. Guptill getting 48 of those, and Pollard getting 46 of those. Those good going here by these two as McCoy over the wicket. Ball to Guptill. Guptill swings is high in the air. Let's see, it's out of here again. Another 6. They're turning it on. 175 for 2. And they're getting closer and closer to that 200 mark, Andre.
Oh, tremendous shot there by Guptill. You know, I said that he seems to have found his mojo, and he has really turned it on there in Kensington Oval. And with Guptill and Pollard, if they bat out the 20 overs, 200 is very much on.
Yes,
magnificent shot there by Guptill.
I think whether they bat it out or not, it will be 200. Depends. Over the wicket again, ball to Guptill, high in the air. Someone should take this catch. It drops in no man land. Oh, he was looking to hit that to mid-wicket. It got the top portion of the bat. It goes high into the air. Myers comes off the boundary, send the return in, throw down the stump. They're going to check if it was a run out. This one looked very close to me. It looked closer than the rest. It's going to be tight. Definitely got a single, but this one looked very, very tight. It dropped in no man lands, but it was good work by Myers. He beat the return. Comfortable too. He beats the return comfortable and no damage done. So Guptill moves up to 82. The score moves up to 177 for 2 at the end of over number 18, Andre.
Oh yes. It's really danger time now for the Barbados Royal. You know, with 12 balls remaining in innings, you know, it's gonna be very difficult. Oh, and it seems to be Van der Merwe who's going to be bowling in 19th over. A big surprise right here. You know, because I think that if these two batsmen get a hold of Van der Merwe, it's going to be a really, really big over for the Trinbago Knight Riders. So let us see how they go.
Mr. Casanova is saying, you know, I love this, you know. With this type of form, maybe Mumbai Indians will recall Pollard back into the team. And Christopher Bristol is saying, me not a meteorologist, but a rain 6 there, brother. Oh, yes, it's raining 6. Yes, it's raining 6. Mr. Brown sweating, lol. Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of light, you know, Christopher Bristol. There's a lot of light. You know, there's a lot of light around. They better not let Guptill get 100. Yes, I understand you, Mr. Casanova. That's how I play too, you know. That's how I play too. Bobby Buns is saying, wrong move. Yeah, wrong move. I would either give old or young the ball. I would not give Van der Merwe the ball at this time. Andre?
No, I would not have given him the ball either. I think with a set Guptill and a set Pollard, I think if he misses his length and at all, the ball is going to travel a long way. At this point of the innings, I would have given a young man Naeem Young. I'd say Naeem Young, here's the ball. Go and see if you can and get me a wicket and keep it down as much as possible.
So Van der Merwe ball to Pollard. Has he got the breakthrough? Yes, he got the breakthrough. A full toss from Van der Merwe, and Pollard hit it high in the air, but he never got any distance, and Pollard goes caught by Older, ball by Van der Merwe, and the score, Pollard, they have lost their third wicket, and the score, go ahead, Andre.
Yeah. So as an early wicket in the over and getting for the Barbados Royals, getting rid of the dangerous Kieran Pollard. So some reprieve there for the Barbados Royals. So let us see how he will bowl the rest of the over.
And the dangerous Andre Russell comes to the crease. And so Guptill is a class batsman. So why are people surprised? No, I don't think we're surprised, Christopher Bristol. It's just that I think that it is first score past 50 for about 2 years. And going on 39, these innings are going to be far apart. Sheldon Smith is saying TKR is training to score 200 runs every innings. Oh, Sheldon Smith, man. Pollard gave him a free wicket. Russell comes to the crease now. So Bobby Buns is saying that was a free wicket. So let's see now. Russell comes to the crease. So let's see what will happen here. He seconds as Van der Merwe comes in. Bowl to Russell. And Russell hit this inside out, down to cover. He beats the field on 4 runs. What a start by Russell. Very first delivery like he was batting from yesterday. So Pollard wicket was a buck-up wicket, Mr. Casanova is saying. Guptill still playing for New Zealand? No, he doesn't. He doesn't play it anymore. But the very first delivery there, Russell like he was batting from yesterday. Just watch. Van der Merwe comes in. He's going to round the wicket now to bowl to Andre Russell. Flashes outside the half stump, misses through to the keeper. There's no run. 181 for 3. I still think that they're going to get up to 200. Still think they're going to get up to 200. Let's watch now. As Van der Merwe is going to bowl to Russell again. He comes in, bowl to Russell. And Russell hit this past the bowler. They'll go for 1. Let's see. The fielder on the long off boundary runs across and field in the region of a short long on, just at the edge of the 30-yard circle. And they go through for 1. Russell is on 5. Guptill, who is on 88, comes back into strike. 182 for 3. Let's watch. Guptill on 88. Russell is on 5. Van der Merwe got the wicket of Pollard in this over so far. They're making some adjustment. Van der Merwe wheels away.
I think
comes in, bowl to Guptill, full delivery. That's the delivery that he's looking to bowl. He got the bottom portion of the bat and squeeze it down to the man at short fine, like they go through for 1. This is not a bad over so far by Van der Merwe with 1 to come in the over. Let's see what will happen. It's a very good over so far. So maybe Powell made the right decision. Let's see if he can finish this 19th over well now. 183 for 3. Russell seconds. He's on 5 from 2 deliveries. Van der Merwe comes in now. Round the wicket, bowl to Russell. Russell gave himself room and swings, but he doesn't get anything on it. Let's see what happened. He just didn't get anything on it. There's no run. 183 for 3. And in fact, it was a very good over there from Van der Merwe. So the right decision was made then by Powell. Good over Andre Russell. Good over Andre Douglas.
Oh, oh yes, it's a great over, absolutely great over by Van der Merwe, and I think that I mean, they could have asked for more from him in terms of. I think he bought a pretty good over and a very very good spell from him. He went for 8 runs per over and he picked up the very important wicket of Kieran Pollard. So all in all, good over and a good spell of bowling from Van der Merwe.
Yeah, it was a good over, and he never missed his length any at all in that over. He missed it once, but he missed it on the full side, and it got the wicket of Pollard. Mr. Casanova one is saying that they got to try and keep it under 195. Yes, yes, Mr. Casanova. I still think they're going to get up to the 200 though. Simmons told them that someone should step up every game so as not to put too much pressure on the same players. Okay, Sheldon, thank you for that background information. Older over the wicket, ball to Guptill, who slashed this away, down towards cover. Good work by the field on the cover boundary. They will come back for 2, definitely. Guptill now moves up to 91. So he's on 91, 185 for 2. Guptill looking to close in on a century here and quiet his critics. He was under a lot of pressure before this match. So good work by the fielder there on the boundary. Was that Naeem Young? Good work. He let go of the ball just in time. Good work, young man. Good work. And yes, it is Naeem Young.
Naeem Young is a very, very good fielder, Carlton. I've seen him take some brilliant catches, and he's very good on the boundary. So, it's no surprises right there.
Yes, I love Naeem Young. I think he has some potential. He need to probably improve on his bowling a little, but he has some real potential. And he just need to improve on his bowling. I've seen him bowl some very good tidy spells, but probably just need to go up a notch with his bowling. But I have a lot of time for Naeem Young, a lot of respect for him. He's a young man. I love this cricket. I love this cricket. I don't know anything about him to love him, but I love this cricket.
Yeah, he reminds me of a young Bravo, this Naeem Young. A decent enough medium pace bowler. But as we say, he does need to work on his bowling. He's very capable with the bat, and he's a brilliant fielder.
So all the ball round the wicket, he bowled a slow delivery to Guptill, and Guptill picked it and he slapped it. He hit it away over long off for 6 more. So he moves up to 97. So that was a slow one from Older. Back off the arm. Guptill just wait on it. He saw it and hit it over long off for 6. He moves up to 97. Older. Round the wicket. Ball to Guptill, and Guptill hit this one high in the air. Let's see what will happen. It beat it trickled down to the man on the long off boundary who on the arm. It looks to be Van der Merwe. They go through for a 2. So Guptill is on 99 now. Wow. He's on 99. He's really shutting up his critics today. He was under a lot of pressure. I said it previously. So let's watch. I expect to join me during the break of the innings. I expect the 2 coaches of the under 15 teams that will be playing in the finals tomorrow. I expect them to join me at the break of the innings. 193 for 3. 3 deliveries to come in this innings. So Guptill just surveying his field here. 193 for 3. Just getting some sweat from under the helmet. He's on 99. From 57 deliveries. Russell's on 5 from 4. So finally, with 3 deliveries to come in the innings, they are going to change the ball. So they gives it to Older. Oh, they didn't change it. The umpire just inspect it and hand back the ball to Older. So let's just run through some comments here as Guptill is on 99. He's seconds. Older round the wicket. Ball to Guptill, and Guptill drive. That's his 100. It going out to the man on the cover boundary. They get there now. He wasn't looking for the second. He wants to celebrate this 100. Well done, Guptill. Well done. Martin Guptill scored 100. Well done, Andre.
Magnificent innings here for Martin Guptill. I mean, He took his time. At first, we said he was going up probably a bit slow, but once he got his eyes in, he played absolutely beautifully, and it's a magnificent 100 for him.
I understand Mr. Casanova, but he doesn't want to oversee play at the top of the run table chart, at the run scoring chart. I think all that should go over the wicket. I don't like this policy of going round the wicket. He comes in now, bowl to Russell, round the wicket, bowl to Russell, and Russell hit this high in the air. Let's see what will happen. What a brilliant catch. Is that young? What a catch. What a catch. Oh, who's
No, it's
that young man?
Athanaze.
What a catch by Athanaze.
Yeah,
And Russell hit
yeah,
that
yeah.
one like a rocket down to mid wicket, and he plucked it out of the air. What a catch.
Yeah, tremendous catch there by Athanaze. Just plucking that one out of the air. Oh, timed this jump beautifully, and oh yes, absolute beauty.
It was a magnificent catch. Them cannot reach 200. I said that they cannot reach 200, Rango. Oh, it's there one delivery to come and they need 6. Oh, Rango. It's touch and go. It's touch and go. Oh, yeah. Mr. Meeks finding you. Good. Yes, I expect him to do. It's not Mr. Meeks. He's still the coach. I think the coach name. This is very embarrassing. Mr. Spencer. I think it's Mr. Spencer is the coach. I expect him and Barry Barnes to join me anytime now. I expect to have both of them during the break. These West Indian bowlers don't get it that the back of the hand slow ball is not working today. This is a problem. Players lack situation awareness. Final delivery, all around the wicket, ball to the new batsman who swings and misses. That's DJ Bravo. Is out, run out. The score remains at 194 for 4. So Trinidad and Tobago being asked to bat on the eve of their Independence Day. Guptill, 100 not out, reached 194 for 5. It's a very, very good innings by the Trinbago Knight Riders, led by that man, Martin Guptill out of New Zealand. Andre, what's your comment? What's your summary on the Trinbago Riders innings?
I think it's a very, very good innings by the Trinbago Knight Riders. Having been in a slight trouble somewhat, having been a little behind in terms of the run rate, after the power play. I think that they laid the foundation, Guptill and Pollard, that is, and they took the time. They laid the foundation. They actually got their eyes in and played really, really well from there on. And Guptill played a tremendous innings. And all credit to him. 100 not out, his first 100 in the CPL. Much credit to Guptill, and also well played by Captain Pollard. And 194 for 5, that's a very, I think it's a very tall order for the Barbados Royal, and they will have to bat really, really well in order to get this total.
So what would you say about the bowling of the Barbados Royal in this match? What you say about the bowling of the Barbados Royal in this match?
I thought this spinners.
Barry Barnes, that's Barry Barnes. How are you, Barry Barnes?
I'm good, sir. I'm good.
Yeah, man. Good to have you here. So we have here with us the coach of the Manchester under-15 team, Barry Barnes. Barry Barnes is also a former Jamaica youth player and is a national selector in Jamaica, and is the coach of the Manchester under-15 team. Barry, what do you think about this Trinbago Knight Riders innings? Were you watching the match?
Yeah, I'm as we speak, I'm on it. I think it's a good total, even though the grounds is small, but I think the 195 is a challenging score. So let's see. I think Barbados have the firing power, can go ahead, but score on the board is score on the board.
Yeah. Okay. So who would you be looking for from Barbados now to get this runs if they're to get it?
Well, I think Ravman is having a good season. I think Myers, it depends on the start. Myers and Cornwall will give this team. But I think they are capable of getting these runs. But as I said before, runs on the board is run on the board, and in the Caribbean in particular, in terms of chasing runs, it's always an issue.
What about the wet outfield and the wet outfield? Will that be a significant factor in this?
Yes, because if you look at the bowlers Trinidad has, I think they will be depending on who's saying to give them a good start. But at the same time, it depends on how well they deal with the damn field. So it is kind of touch and go. It's too early to call. We just have to see the start that Barbados get.
Yes, Barry. Thank you for those comments on the match. But you know why you are here now. What can you tell us about tomorrow match? Are you going to win?
Well, before I go any further, I am the technical director. Jermaine Morgan is the coach, but I will take some of the responsibility as well. I'm not going to say I'm going to win. This is youngsters. When you have youngsters that are learning the art, it's hard to really bet on youngsters. But I expect a good game from these young men.
All right. You and St. Mary were in the same zone, and both of you qualified from your zone. So they had beat you in the first match. What you think you need to do to turn this around?
Well, I think honestly, I'm not taking anything away from St. Mary. I think they have been doing well. Their youth program has been stepped up for a couple of years now. They have been extremely well. I think they catch us on the back foot in the preliminary rounds. They were the first team we played. And our boys were kind of tentative because, as you know, my team has a lot of primary school boys. I am trying to develop cricket. Not if I win, it's a plus, but I really want to develop these youngsters. So I play with a lot of primary school boys. And they kind of get jittery. But as we play more and more games, they tend to start believing themselves. And I hope that a finals does not frighten them and they will give us our best because they are doing well. So whatever we get, we will take.
I know that as a team, you do not like to single players. But I saw where you have Flemings, the leg spinner, and the off spinner, all bowl very well in the quarterfinals match. Who are the players that from your team that you expect? You know, you don't want to single out players. I know that, but you must have some star where you're really depending on those guys to deliver.
Yeah, well, when you look at it, there are a couple of high school boys. I think about 3-4 high school boys, and you have named two of them already. Hall, Farmer, he plays under 15. You have Flemings who plays under 15. You have Padre Nelson, the wicket keeper batsman for the under 15 team as well. And you have Jade Moore, the pace bowler. So those are the 4 boys that we really use with bank on and allow them to help the primary school boys to get across the line. There's a young man, very attractive. His name, you will hear his name for a little while now, a young man by the name of Tabaye Ward. That's a young man who he's just in the program. He's from Montego Bay. He has transferred to Manchester now, and he's a little talent that you can look at. 13 years old. I think he's a good little talent.
What's his name? Tabaye Ward?
Ward.
Okay, so looking at the St. Mary team, I should have been joined by the St. Mary coach too. Both of you should have been here, but he probably got cold feet. You know, I can understand. Looking at the St. Mary team, who will be your biggest threat?
Well, they have a good set among boys. They have young Tyson Gordon Jr. He plays the national team for the national team as well. There are quite a few of them. I can't remember their name offhand. But I think what St. Mary has is they are playing around 4 overage players in terms of what the competition asks for. So they are a little bit ahead of us because those boys have been exposed. What I'm doing is using 2 overage boys because, as I said to you earlier on, I just want to develop the youngsters. So I want to give more youngsters opportunity, youngsters in terms of the 13 and the 14 and the 12 years old. That is what I want to do.
Okay, so someone in the chat is saying that St. Mary is going to win easily and Tyson Gordon going to take the game away from you guys. How do you respond to that?
Well, cricket is playing on the field, so I can't respond to that. Cricket is playing on the field.
Yeah.
Everybody has their opinion.
Everybody have their opinion. All right, Barry, so where the match will be played?
Up by Upper Camp at 10 o'clock.
By Upper Camp?
Yeah,
okay. All right, onto a little more of West Indies cricket. We saw where Jordan Johnson made 100 today, made a century. Yeah. What can you say about Jordan Johnson? I've never seen him bat as yet, but I heard a lot of good things about him. What can you say about him?
Well, that is one of our young talent, one of the biggest young talent we have in this country now at age 19, right? I Well, I can't categorically say it. In the Caribbean, I think this young man is a special young man, not because he made 100, but I have known this young man from about 12 years old. And from I spotted that young man playing prep school cricket, I saw him play a prep school match where he made 200 with that plastic ball. And it's not easy to hit that plastic ball. And from that time, I saw that this young man would be a talent.
He made 212 runs hitting a plastic ball.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And a big field?
At Church Teachers College. I think he used to go to Woolmer's prep, or one of those prep schools he used to go, St. Paul's, or one of them. And I saw him in a final against, I think it was Bellier at Church Teachers College, and he made 200 and something. I will never forget that day at 12 years old. And I said, this young man is something special to look out for. And he's proven it that he's one of the best talent about the place.
Okay. Thank you very much, Barry. Any final word you want to say about the match tomorrow?
Yeah, I would like everybody to come out and support the youngsters, whether you want to support Manchester or you want to support St. Mary. It is Jamaica and West Indies Creed, and these are the future, so they need the support. So I would hope everybody can come out and take a look at the youngsters.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, Barry, and the best of luck tomorrow. And if you have a prediction on this match going on, who is your final prediction?
Runs on the board. I think Trinidad has runs on the board.
All right. Thank you very much, man, and all the best.
All right. Thanks much. Thanks for having me as well.
Yeah, man. Good luck. Respect. So there we have it. That was Barry Barnes, the technical director of the Manchester under-15 cricket team. They will be playing in the finals tomorrow of the Kingston Wolves under-15 cricket tournament against defending champion St. Mary. And we wish both teams the best of luck. And as he said there, that runs on the board is runs on the board. And there's always scoreboard pressure. And will Trinidad and Tobago, will Barbados Royal be able to get this 195? It is left to be seen. So Mikel is asking, Barbados have way better bowlers than older. So you think Barbados have way better? Where's the youngster Ray Simon, Akeem Jordan, and Chem Older? Well, I couldn't answer that. I couldn't answer that question, because there comes a time when these players has to take some responsibilities for themselves. So it is. Yes, just a minute here. 195 will be a lot of runs to get. So we are open for an exciting match. To me, I will go along with what Barry Barnes said, that runs on the board is runs on the board. And so 195 is a lot of runs. But in the end, it doesn't matter to me who win. If Trinidad and Tobago should win by 1 run, that's what I will enjoy. And if Barbados Royal win by 1 wicket of the final delivery, that's what I will enjoy. But don't forget to slash a like on the video and click on that subscribe button. The ball, Mr. Casanova is saying that the ball is going to be wet though. Yes, Mr. Casanova. Yeah, Mr. Casanova, what you are saying about this guy Tyson Gardner, he's really good? Because I heard you talk about him a lot, Mr. Casanova. I heard you talk about Tyson Gardner a lot. You're always talking about Tyson Gardner and saying some good things about him. Is he really, really good, Mr. Casanova? You know, from St. Mary, something that is probably very close. Oh, what a wonderful innings it was from the West Indies under-19 cricketers as they beat the Sri Lankan under-19 cricketers by 195 runs, with Isaiah Thorne getting 3 wickets and Jordan Johnson getting 100. There were 2 other batsmen in the West Indies innings that got off century. I can't remember those 2 batsmen at this stage. Now, this was what the table looks like coming into this round. So that's the table there coming into this round. That's what the table is at the moment coming into this run. So we will. So St. Lucia Kings, they're at the top of the table, followed by Guyana Amazon Warriors. So the winner of tonight's match will go on to 5 points. So it depends on how wide their margin of victory is. If it's a close match, they will remain below the Talawas, Guyana, and Guyana, if it's a close match. But if Trinidad and Tobago should win by, say, 70, 80 runs, they will probably move up to third place. It's going to be hard. No matter what the margin of victory, it's going to be hard to surpass Guyana with a plus 2.45 net run rate. You know, so they probably can surpass Jamaica, but it's hard to surpass Guyana. So if it is close, they will not go ahead of Jamaica. But if Trinidad win by a wide margin, they will go ahead of Jamaica. So Andre Russell is going to start. So you're saying Tyson Garden. So let me get that off now. Yes, so Andre Russell is going to start. Andre Douglas has left us for a while. Hopefully he will soon be back. You're saying that Tyson Garden, a good all-rounder. He gives you runs and he comes back and pick up wickets. He could be better than Jason Holder, hopefully. Okay. First wicket, first ball, wicket. Oh, I never saw that. Oh, Cornwall gone, first ball. Andre Russell have pulled something out of the hat. Let's watch the replay. Very first delivery. Over the wicket, ball to Cornwall, looking to turn it on the onside. Got the leading edge and go straight to Bravo at first slip. And the very first delivery, Andre Russell had struck and Cornwall gone. Wow. First ball, duck, a golden duck, and Barbados is immediately on the back foot. This wasn't a good start. Class, not classes. Class, not classes. Kemar Williamson. It's franchise cricket, so best players of Barbados don't get play. Mr. Casanova is saying, no, this not good at all. Yes, first ball, wicket, very first ball. And so Tucker, that's look like Tucker coming in at number 3. Is that Tucker? It looks like they have promoted Tucker to bat at number 3. Let's see if it is him. Yes, that looks to be Tucker. He's under the helmet, but let's see. Andre Russell getting a wicket with his very, very first delivery. Evans, Larry Evans. Larry Evans. Evans is a new batsman. So Larry Evans. Where's he from? Where's Larry Evans from? I've never heard that name before. So he's the new batsman. Andre Russell. Cock-a-hoop. Wow, getting a wicket with his first delivery. He runs in now. Ball to Evans outside the stump. He leaves alone. Mr. Casanova is saying that Cornwall is really a hit and miss player. Ian, how are you doing, Ilan? Good to see you here. La 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 la. I sing this song for those. I'm not going to bother with that, Ian. No, man. Ian, why you saying that, man? Why you saying that, Ian? Hey, Ian? No, man. I love the song that you're singing, but I don't love the last part of the sentence. Outside the stump, cuts away. Down to third man for a singer. They're off and running. Evans is on 1 for 1 after 3 deliveries. Ian, I love this song, man. Sing the song, man. What that last part? Why you say so? Why you say so? No, Ian, I don't like the last part of the sentence. I love the first part though. Nothing wrong with laughing. Nothing wrong with laughing at those who are not supporting, you know. There are some who are going to support the Trinbago Knight Riders, but then there are some who are not going to support the Trinbago Knight Riders. Over the wicket comes Russell. Ball to Myers, taken on the pad, appeal. The umpire walks away, not out. They're going to review this one. This one, look, this is touch and go for me. This one look very close. They should review it. Yes, they have reviewed it. This looked very close to me. It was pitched up. Myers looking to work it in the onside. It may just have pitched out the leg outside the leg stump, but I think it has pitched just in line. I think it may be just in line. It's a good review. I would have taken that review. I don't think people, they don't. Yeah, that is so true. Solve 4x. If I don't support it, this is very, very close enough. This is very, very close. It might just pitch just outside the leg stump. If you don't support Trinbago Knight Riders, it doesn't mean you have anything against them, Ian. You know, Ian. So, you know, everybody can't support the same team. Life would be very boring. Right, Ian? And I know you're better than that, you know. I know you're better than that, man. Another one bite the dust. La, 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 la. That's better. Oh, he's out. Yes, I told you that it was going to be very close. Yes, Ian. La, 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 la. Ian is singing la, 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 la. This is a much better post. That's a much better post. Another one bite the dust. What a start by Andre Russell. Oh, what a start by Andre Russell. He has got them both openers for Ducks. Wow, Andre Russell is on fire. Oh, the independence celebration in Trinidad starts early. And what a return to CPL Carnival to the Kensington Oval. The crowd is in stunned silence as Andre Russell is wreaking havoc at Kensington Oval. And after 4 deliveries, Barbados Royals are 1 run for 2 wickets. Wow, what a start. What a start by Andre Russell. Oh, what a carnival celebration is going to happen on Independence Day in Trinidad if this continues. So Russell just tossing the ball from hand to hand. He just Russell. TKR, Mr. Casanova is saying that TKR needs to lose tonight. Too much senior citizens. Oh, okay. Andre, welcome back, Andre. Good to see you come back, Andre. What a start.
Right. And it is trouble for the Barbados Royals in the Mecca.
Yes, man, there's trouble. I know the people at Queen's Park Oval might ask you why you calling Kensington Oval the Mecca. Over the wicket come Russell, ball to Atanes, beat outside the half stump. This is a good spell by Russell. Good first over. Mr. Casanova is sighing. Oh, old man Jaros doing his thing. Sal 4X, you're calling the man old. But they're going to say age is just a number. Yes, AR. Everybody have mouth when their team winning. Wow. I love the banter. I love the banter in the chat. Andre?
Yeah, I think it's the best I've seen Russell bowling, you know, since the year. You know, it seems to be, be fit. You know, so let us see how it goes right through the tournament. But
yeah,
you know,
over the wicket to the left-handed Atane is at one shot outside the half stump, and Atane just wrap back and allows it to go through. And congratulations to Andre Russell, who have picked up his 400 T20 franchise wicket. Well done, Andre Russell. He's the one 401. Well done. Congratulations to the big Jamaican. He went to your school, Andre?
Yeah, very much so. He went to our school, Carlton. Product of Clarendon College.
He went to Clarendon College. You were at school with him?
No. Russell is he's a few years younger than I am. You know, so
okay.
I think he came there when I left.
Okay. Who laugh last, laugh best, Mr. Casanova is saying. So we're gonna see. This is Tom Curran, I think, out of England. So Tom Curran over the wicket. He comes in and he bowl to Evans, who leaves alone outside the half stump, and there's no run. The old men looking good, and all good working thing better than them young boys. Yeah, I love this, Ian. This is what I love, Ian. This is how I love the lyrics. This is lyrics, Ian. Love it. Lovely lyrics, man. I know you can fire some lyrics in Ian. Well done, Ian. No, Ian. Larry Evans is from England. So Tom Curran runs in, bowls to his counterpart, who just opened the face of the bat. Russell is on fire tonight. He moves smoothly to his right and send the return into the keeper. 2 for 2 after 1.2 overs. Christopher Bristol is saying, Ian, a run is empty mouth.
and just a note right there, Carlton, that Andre Russell now becomes the third West Indian bowler to take at least 400 wickets in T20 cricket.
Behind Bravo and who?
And Narayan.
Okay, yes. So behind Bravo and all of them in this all of them will be bowling tonight.
All of them playing for the Trinbago Knight Riders.
Athanaze Seckers, Tom Curran comes over the wicket, bowl to Athanaze, and he pulls this over the man at mid-wicket. It is running out towards the boundary. They're gone for one, they're back for the second. The return comes in, and that's all they will get. 4 for 2 in over number 2. Yes, Andre, that's very, very, what do you call it now? That's very significant. All of them playing for the same team.
Yes, significant indeed. And three great T20 cricketers right there in Russell, Narayan, and Bravo.
Curran over the wicket, bowl to Athanaze, and Athanaze has dabbed this one into the offside. The man at backward point runs to his left, swooped on it, and no run. 4 for 2.
Say what you want to say about Russell, about Narayan and Bravo. We could say that, sometimes we could say that they put their interest over the West Indies cricket interest. But one thing we cannot deny them is their greatness when it comes down to T20 cricket.
Okay. So Galen Evans is saying Barbados Royals should have batted first. Over the wicket comes Tom Curran, bowl to Athanaze. He's dropped. Is he dropped? That it looks like he got the edge, but the keeper dropped it. Let's see. I want to see the replay. That one looks to me that it went through to the keeper and he dropped it. That's really interesting to see that replay. What do you think, Andre? What you saw?
I thought he got that edge right there, but I like myself, I'd love to see the replay too.
Over the wicket comes Tom Curran, bowl to Athanaze, and Athanaze off the back foot, force it to the man at cover, and there is no run. The score remains on 4 at the end of over number 2. I am waiting to see this replay. You think Barbados Royals should have batted first, Andre?
No, I'm not going to say that. I just thought that they started off pretty poorly. I mean, they're still not out of the game just yet. We still have a long way to go. So let us see if they can actually rebound. But I think they're in deep trouble right now, but they're still not out of the game just yet. It's a poor start.
Christopher Bristol is say you're old man, you're older than Andre Russell, so you're old man. That's all in good fun, Andre. Look at England. That's Barbados Royal. Athena is calling, look at England. So Andre Russell comes over the wicket now. Bowl to Evans, who opened the face of the bat and guides it down to third man. It's running very close to the boundary. They're gone for one. Looks here. And that's all they will get as the fielder runs to his right field, send the return in, and they go through for 1. 5 for 2. Columbus, who has been here from us from the start. Andre Russell has been has been an attacking bowler all along. However, he now proven in this tournament, never give up. Congratulations, boss. Yes, congratulations are in order for Andre Russell. Well done, Columbus. Congratulations. Very well done. Over the wicket, bowl to Athanaze. He hit this high in the air. This should be another wicket. Let's see. Yes, it is. Oh, Puran took the catch. Athanaze gone. Barbados are 5 for 3. Oh, Russell. Russell is on fire, Andre.
It's stunned silent now at Kensington Oval, with Andre Russell, really on fire, as you say. And it's going to be very, very difficult to see Barbados coming back into this game now. They're under tremendous pressure from the Trinbago Knight Riders.
Okay, so somebody, I don't know if it was you who said it, Andre, or someone in the chat who had said that is the best they have seen Russell bowling. So Alan Spencer is saying, how can you say is the best you have seen him bowling after only 4 deliveries? Was it you who said it, Andre?
No, I mean, I saw him bowling the game on Sunday also, and he bowled pretty well. So, the best I've seen bowl in terms of, he looks pretty fit in terms of his bowling, and he has been bowling, pretty decent line and length. So, the best I've seen of him for the start of the year, since the start of the year.
Yeah, Eddie Prasad is saying that Myers need to be dropped from the West Indies team, and a lot of person will say that, Eddie Prasad. A lot of person will agree with you. That over is Russell best in his entire career. Wow. Pollard, Bravo, Narayan, and Russell are all bird of a feathers. That's why they flock together. Juna Davis. Enough lyrics are going to run up tonight, you know. Enough lyrics. I'm telling you. The lyrics are going to turn up tonight. So the new batsman is Jason Holder. There'll be a lot of lyrics. 5 for 3 as Russell over the wicket. Ball to Holder. And Holder pull high in the air. This looked to be another wicket. Oh, this looked to be another wicket. Oh, it dropped. Oh, it dropped. And they're 2 for 2. Tom Curran dropping the catch. Oh, it's dropped. 7 for 3. They're 2 for 2, Andre.
It's a very, very poor shot there by Jason Holder. With the experience that Holder has a very, very poor shot. With your team deep in trouble, I don't know why he'd be trying to pull the very first ball he get, for pull the first ball for 4 or for 6. Absolutely poor of him. So, hope that he will settle in now and try to dig them out of this hole that they found himself in.
That was poor from Tom Curran, though. He should have taken that catch. He should have taken. That was poor. Very poor. He got there. And so, good night, Mr. Forum. Royals and Patriots should stop hosting games and spend money on building quality sides. In these are the top poorest side in the competition. Over the wicket, ball to Holder, shot again, and he pulls this through mid-wicket. It will go very close to the boundary. It goes into the boundary now for 4, 11 for 1. Yes, Andre?
Much better shot there from Jason Holder. It is that, he got on top of the bounce and pulled it through the deep mid-wicket area into the boundary for 4.
That's a much better shot right there. Yeah, good observation. He was on top of the bounce. Good observation. TK are not winning this year. God forbid it. Wow. Pressure, boy. Pressure. Galen Evans. Wow. I'm telling you. Ian Coward. Over the wicket. Come Russell. Ball to Holder. A shot again, and he pulls this one more convincingly, more disdainfully. It rocketed into the boundary this time. It never just ran into the boundary. He pulls it. He was dismissive just now. And its score moves up to 15 for 3. Jason Holder has moved up to 10.
Another good pull shot there from Jason Holder. Got on top of the bounce right there. Jason Holder is a very, very tall man. He just got on top of it, rock back, pull it through mid-wicket. Magnificent shot, 4 runs.
Oh, Claude Murphy is saying that Ola looks very pathetic. Oh, that's harsh. That's harsh, Claude Murphy. All I want is for a captain to make some runs. Alan, you want captain to make... Oh, okay. Salvex, over the wicket, comes Russell. Ball to Holder. He pitched up this one and he clipped it away. Down to mid-on. The fielder runs around to his left and field. The score moves up to 16. At the end of over number 3, 16 for 3. Barbados Royals.
Barbados Royal 16 to 3 after 3 overs, in some trouble right here. It's going to take a big effort from Holder, Evans, and from Powell and the rest of the batsmen to come. And my worry for Barbados Royals is that with Hussein just coming into the attack and Narayan to come, they're going to find themselves, really, it's going to be really hard for them to pull this one off.
Yes, Sal 4X is saying that pressure break pipe as Hussein comes into the attack. Very good, Ian. Love overpower all. Very good comment. Yes, love those. Look at the difference now. Both Guyana and Jamaica are in the same position. They can't make 100. The squad 2 of balance with no one can lead any sort of recovery. 2 unbalanced with no one can lead any sort of recovery. As this is pulled away by Evans down to mid-wicket, Hussein is into the attack. 18 now. 18, is it 18 for 3? 17 for 3. Claude Murphy, I just want to run through a few comments quickly, Andre, so that I catch up.
Yeah, sure.
It only takes 2 batsmen to make that score. Okay, Claude Murphy, I got you. Galen Evans is saying, all bets Barbados Royal lose this match. Hussein ball to to Evans, who strokes this into the cover, and there's no run. Pollard is going to win this cup for Coach Simmons. Christopher Bristol is saying, okay, Gay Evans. So the chat is going on lively. Old man Jason looking good. Okay. Hussein round the wicket, ball to Evans, and Evans turned this to the wide of the man at mid-on. They go through for a quick single, 18 for 3. Christopher Bristol is saying it fly into the boundary. Not on some trouble, Andre, in lots. Oh, Christopher Bristol is saying that you should not be saying in some trouble, you should be saying they're in lots of trouble. So I'm up to date with the comment now, Andre. 18 for 3. What's your view? As we watch Hussein comes in, round the wicket, ball to Older, who's off the back foot, strokes it in the cover, and there's no run. Andre?
Yes, you know, yeah. Is that Christopher? Yeah, you're very much right, Christopher. They're in deep trouble right here. Well, let us see what, you know, if they put up a fight.
Hussein,
one right there
wicket,
from Hussein. I think that might be,
you know, they're looking to swing that away, appeal, that missing leg stump, not outside the umpire. Right 18 there. For 2. Yeah, missing leg stump. Comfortable too. 18 for 3. As Hussein, it's in his first over. He bowls 5 deliveries so far, none for 2. He'll be bowling to Evans, who is on 4. He comes in, round the wicket, bowl to Older, and Older turn this into the onside. There's no run. After 4 overs, the Barbados Royal looking to score 195 to win, or 18 for 3, Andre.
Yes, you know, very, very good over there from Akil Hussein. Just 2 runs coming from it. You know, it kept the 2 batsmen pretty quiet. And with Narayan to come and Bravo to come, I don't see it getting any easier from here on for the Barbados Royals.
Christopher Bristol, not easy, you know, Christopher Bristol. I can't read and comment there, Christopher Bristol. You have to talk to me after the year. I can't read and comment there, man. Yeah, so Narayan is coming into the attack. Narayan now is coming into the attack. Let's see now. Another bowler in this Trinbago Knight Riders team with over 400 franchise wicket. He bowls to Evans. Evans using his feet, coming down the pitch and turns this into the onside. The score moves up to 19 for 3. Evans is on 5. Older is on 12. You know, it's very, very interesting. A big win for Trinbago Knight Riders can lift them to 3rd position ahead of the Jamaica Talawas. I don't see them getting. So Shurish Badu is saying Trinbago Knight Riders all the way. I don't think they can really surpass Guyana, but they could go into 3rd position. Bowl to Older, that's Narayan. He clipped this into the onside. It goes down towards long on. They threw for a single. The score moves up to 20 for 3. So Narayan, in his first over here, Sheldon Smith is saying, where is Supernova 22? I am owned by him, roughing him up. Supernova 22. Oh, Sheldon is calling you out. Over the wicket comes Narayan. Bowl to Evans. Loud appeal. That looked very close. Yes, it's given.
Yes, it is.
That's from dead before. Go ahead, Andre.
That looks pretty adjacent to me. You know, I think it would be a waste of time to go for the replay right there, because you know it's a straight ball looking to sweep. You know, look pretty adjacent. Oh, they actually went for a review. Interesting. I think he's out. That one looks straight to me.
Thank you, Christopher Bristol. Yeah, man. Yes, I'm surprised that they went for the review. That looked dead to me. Ian, I agree with you that it is out. I agree with you. Dennis Weeks is saying, do West Indian fast bowlers think cricket, or they just run up? And bowl? You should have the ability to change according to the movements of the batsman. That is so true. That is so true, Dennis Weeks. That is so true. That looked dead. Look, that's dead, man. That's a waste of review. Barbados falling apart. Yep. You know, they are falling apart. That's their 4th wicket. So Evans gone.
I think that was a poor use of the DRS right there. You know, I just don't see how he could have gone for the DRS right there. You know, he was right in front, trying to sweep straight ball. You know, it's plum LBW.
Yes. From your saw that you know it was plum. Evans is the first time I'm hearing about him, Janelle Williams. Somebody said that he's from England. I think someone in the chat said that he's from England. Is from England. That was dead. That was dead. So Ravman Powell comes out now. Here comes Ravman Powell. La la la. Oh, we love you all. Love those who don't.
And we all know that we all know that Powell is not the best player of spin bowling. So you know he's we're gonna see if he's gonna be at sea right here.
Yeah. Oh, Christopher Bristol is getting at Dennis Weeks, you know. And I love the banter as long as the banter is respectful. But I love the banter. Too much one-sided matches. Giovanni Reid is saying too much one-sided matches. Thank you for being here, Giovanni Reid. Welcome to the show. Okay, Christopher, well done. Royals really allowing the performers to the prima donnas to look good thus far. Shake me head. Yes, Lou Prudent. Wow. Lou Prudent, yeah, you know, this Trinidadian team is full of prima donnas, you know. Over the wicket, bowl to Powell, down the leg side, he turns it. The man at short fine leg field, and there is no runs. Mr. Beer saying the Royal catching at straw. Can Jason Older show some level of quality and play a proper knock? Let's see. Salvex is saying two most experienced players as Narayan bowled to Powell, and he just blocked this one into the offside, and there is no run. Oh, flying fish belongs to us. Oh, flying. Athena is saying that flying
fish.
Yeah, I think it's your national bird or something.
Huh? That's what they call him, land of the flying fish.
Narayan over the wicket, ball to Powell. He just back on his stump, turn this through mid-wicket. They go through for a single. Powell is off the mark, 21 for 4 at the end of over number 5. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, I think that the Bajan is known as the land of the flying fish, so that's why the person says that. But at the end of over number 5, we have the Barbados Royals at 21 for 4 in deep trouble at this point in time, and it's going to take a miracle for them to get out of this one.
Andre, tell me something. Can Barbados Royals win this match from here?
Well, I mean, we know that anything's possible in cricket, but I just don't see them winning this game. 174 runs from 90 balls with the bowling attack that the Trinbago Knight Riders have. We know how fragile the Bajan middle and lower order is, and we know that Powell is not the greatest player of spin bowling, and he's going to get his fair share of Hussein and Narayan. So I think that they're in serious trouble, and I just don't see them winning much from here on.
So Hussein short to Powell. Powell hit this over the top, over cover. Puran gave chase down towards the long off boundary. They go through for 2. Powell moves up to 3. 23 for 4. The final over of the power play being bowled by Hussein. I love this comment. This comment. Mr. Casanova, Adrian Payne. I love this comment from Adrian Payne. I love these type of comment that lets me laugh. I really appreciate it. Hussein, that's a comment there. Can Powell ever? Oh, it's Galen Evans that said it about his namesake. Evans didn't cut it. Send him back on the next banana boat. Round the wicket comes Hussein, bowl to Powell and put this in the air over the top. It goes all the way. That looks like a 6 here from Powell. Yes, it's a 6. Powell moves up to 9. Barbados Royals are 29 for 4. So Powell
tremendous shot there. A tremendous shot there from Powell. He got a ball right pitched up into his arc, and once the ball gets into his arc, we know that the ball will travel from Powell.
So Mr. Casanova wants Powell to get 100 here because he got 100 against England at the same ground last year. So can he repeat? Flying fish versus tasteless dubbers. Dubbers, what they call dubbers in Trinidad. Is that something that they call dubbers in Trinidad? Powell gets another singer. He moves up to 10, 30 for 4 in over the final over of the power play. Andre, what they call dubbers in Trinidad?
A pretty decent over thus far for the Barbados Royals, but it's gonna require a lot more of this for them to even stand the slightest of a chance to get back into this game.
So Hussein bowl to Older just standing up straight and just playing it back down the offside of the pitch. The bowler in his follow through field and there's no run. Hussein now 2 to come in over number 6, which is the final over of the power play. Hussein round the wicket. In he comes, bowl to Older now, just forcing this one out into the offside. Puran runs across to his right and field and there is no run. 30 for 4, 1 to come. So 1 delivered to come in the power play. Older is on 13. Powell is on 10 from 6. Hussein have conceded 11 runs so far from 1.5 over. He comes in round the wicket, bowl to Older, and Older just blocked this one. Open the face of the bat, down to short third man. Russell misfield, but they could not get the singer. At the end of over number 6, they are 30 for 4.
Yes, end of 30. I think that, the Trinbago Knight Riders, they're large and in charge in the backyard of the Barbados Royals, and 30 for 4, it's going to be pretty hard to see the Royals getting out of jail in this one.
Okay, so we're getting some education here. Adrian Payne is saying flying fish and cuckoo, the national dish of Barbados. Thank you, Adrian Payne. We appreciate those things. Andre just say no. When Christopher Bristol said that you just need to say no, Barbados cannot win from here. Ian is saying that Barbados hospitality is really sweet. Trinidad flying fish, bro. Oh, so you're saying that they're stealing the flying fish from out of the Trinidadian waters? So this look like, this guy Wakar is another spinner. I think he bowls leg spin. He comes in. The left arm Chinaman ball to Powell. Powell that's straight down the throat of the man at long off. He never had to move a muscle. Oh, Powell just chipped down the wicket and it is straight to the man at long off, who never had to move a muscle. And Barbados Royals lost their 5th wicket, Andre.
Powell's team stunned right there because he thought that was going for 6. He hit it pretty well, but was straight to I think that's what they are. At long off, who took a really good catch, and there we have Captain Pollard jeering Powell. Yeah.
I think it's just good banter. I just think it's good banter.
Over now. Yeah.
Yes, it should be over. Dennis Weeks, Christopher Bristol. When you see poor cricket without thinking, you have a lot to say. I love these guys, they're good, man. Powell missed out there. Yes, Powell hit that one hard, but he hit it straight to the fielder. Powell also needs to measure his aggression, assess the situation, and show his class. And Christopher is saying, Mr. Casanova, 100 buckle red stripe beer. You mean, not runs. What a shot. Oh, I love that, though, yeah? Yeah, you get that, Andre?
Yeah, that's a very good one. Very good one.
Yeah, that's a very good one. Him say, what you mean? You mean 100 red stripe beer, not 100 runs? Oh, that's a very good one. I don't think people know what Barbados get their flying fish. Salvex, we really love for the education. I don't think people know where Barbados get their flying fish. Okay. Ian Cola out. Ian Cola Ian every dismissal. Oh, look at Pollard. As Wakar bowl to the new batsman. Who is the new batsman who stroked that into the offside? Is that Greaves? Or is Wickham? Wickham, it seems like the new batsman is Wickham.
Kevin Wickham.
Yes. Yeah, Kevin Wickham, who made 100 in the week's Headley series. He made 100 batting at number 6 in the week.
He's very much touted, He's very much touted as a promising batsman.
Wakar bowl to older, and that one the Chinaman the Chinaman mystery spinner just turning into the right hander, and he strokes it down to long off for a single. Older is on 14. Wickham is on 1 from 1. 32 for 5. This is the Barbados Royals. They're in big trouble. Is this all but over? Let's watch as Wakar comes in bowl to older and older player. A textbook forward defensive stroke, and there is no run. 32 for 5. 2 to come in over number 7. Being bowled by Wakar. Comes in. Older is under the bat. Comes in now. Bowl at forward short leg. Bowl to Wickham. Short outside the half stump, and he cuts it into the cover. The field that extra cover gives chase. They go through for a single. 33 for 5. 1 to come in over number 7. That's every bowler except Hussein has gotten a wicket so far. Is that so? And Tom Curran. Russell got 3. Comes in now. Over the wicket, bowl to older, who turned that into the onside, and there is no run. The score at the end of over number 7 are 33 for 5. Andre.
Yes, the end of that over, a pretty good over by the left arm Chinaman bowler. Getting the wicket off the dangerous spoil with the very first ball, and I think it's just a matter of playing for pride now for the Barbados Royals. It's all but over for them. I just don't see them getting out of jail in this one.
Okay. Giovanni Reid is saying that another match which is not competitive. How many match has been competitive? This match number 13, only 1 went to the last ball. So not a lot of batting to come there. And this match could really be finished. This match could really finish in very quick time. Hussein bowl to older and older long forward. That's a textbook defensive stroke there, Andre. What you say?
Yeah, look, he looks. I think he has a very good. I've seen him before. He's a young man with a very, very good defense. But I'm not so sure if he's really ideally suited for the T20 game at this point of his career.
Okay, let's watch. I hope he tried to maneuver the ball though in the gap. He doesn't have to go for the power. Get off strike and give older the strike. Hussein to him off the back foot, and he strokes this into the cover, down to the man on the boundary who comes in. And that's all you can ask for him, to get off strike. Just get off strike and give older the strike. Score a run a ball 20 or 30. And something like that. Score a run a ball 20 or 30 in this match. Next match, you try to do better. Just get off strike and give older the strike. Hussein comes in, bowl to older, and older is caught is he dropped? Oh, he's caught by Bravo. After the third attempt, Bravo took the catch at first slip. And Royals have lost their 6 wickets. They are 34 for 6. And what is going on here in Barbados? The crowd is stunned. If you drop a pin at Kensington Oval right now, you can hear it.
I think it's just a matter of time now, for Trinbago Knight Riders to have victory right here. That's a very, very, very good catch by Dwayne Bravo. He's an excellent fielder, and he's pretty good at in the slip. And I think that's also good captaincy from Captain Pollard to keep the slip in. So all in all, pretty good cricket all around.
Yes, it's very good cricket all around. So I interpret what Ian is saying here is that Barbados is offering Trinbago Knight Riders some sweet, sweet hospitality tonight. I guess that's what he's saying. He's from Afghanistan. Yeah, he's from Afghanistan. Is that a statement or a question? Where's Wakar from? From Afghanistan?
I'm not absolutely sure, but the name look like someone from that part of the world.
Yeah, Afghanistan, Pakistan, Bangladesh. Yes, the name look like someone, definitely.
I'd probably bet that he's from either Afghanistan or Pakistan. I've never really seen Bangladesh produce a left arm Chinaman bowler. They just stick to the left arm orthodox bowlers,
That is true. TKR making Royals look like schoolboy side. Sal 4X. That's good. Some very good banter. Wakar bowl to Wickham, who looks to sweep, taken on the pad, goes down to the man at short, fine leg, and there's no run. The new batsman is Young, Naheem Young. Let's see what he will do tonight. We're at over number 9, and this one could finish very, very, very quickly. You know, I once earlier during the break bowled to Wickham with this high in the air. Let's see if he has the power to clear the boundary. He does. That's 6 runs from Wickham. That was a full toss, and he cleared the boundary. That's very interesting. I'm very glad to see that he was able to clear the boundary. Very glad to see that he was able to clear the boundary. Are you hearing me, Andre?
Yes,
what's
I'm here.
wrong with my connection here?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here in the call time.
What's wrong with my connection here? The camera gone. Are you hearing me, Andre?
Yes, I'm here. I'm here in the call time.
I do not understand what happened here. Is the connection back? Oh yes, I don't. The connection just went. The connection just went. Send, and that's another wicket. That's wicket number 7. Wickham gone. Wow, Wickham gone. Wickham gone. So Barbados is really just falling apart here. And as Ian said, they are providing some good hospitality. Dwayne is saying that's a reflection of West Indies cricket, Andre.
Oh yes, it's like taking candy from a baby in regards to the Knight Riders going through the Barbados Royals batting.
And Gail Evans is saying that this match is bordering and match fixing. And Dwayne is saying it's a reflection of West Indies cricket. Oh, Christopher Bristol's Sal is responding to his friend Salve X. Mr. Casanova is saying that we got the hummingbird. You all can fight over flying fish. Mr. Casanova is saying that we have the hummingbird. Mr. Casanova, chicken curry versus flying fish come this Sunday. Christopher Bristol is curry chicken boss. What are you talking about chicken curry? It's curry chicken, man. What's wrong with it?
Exactly.
What kind of back we talking?
We don't know about chicken curry. It's curry chicken.
Curry chicken. How kind of back we talking? Barbados is your second team. Jerk chicken coming. Jerk, yes, this is a real thing. Jerk chicken coming for you soon.
One thing for sure is that Barbados will come second tonight.
Yeah, Barbados definitely going to come second tonight. Wakar bowl to the new batsman who plays it down there on side of the pitch. There is no run. That's looked to be Ahmad. Ahmad is the new Van der Merwe. Van der Merwe is the new batsman. So Barbados is falling apart. It's really falling apart here. Over the wicket comes Wakar, bowl to Van der Merwe, shot outside the stump, and he cuts away down to the man on the cover boundary. They will go through for 1. What a disaster tonight from Barbados. 41 for 7. No match at all. Oh, we come there. What was he doing? Oh, what was he doing? He wasn't looking at the ball. He wasn't looking at the ball. What was he doing there? Getting a look of feedback, Andre.
You're not hearing me well?
No, I'm hearing you, but I'm getting a feedback.
I don't know.
Okay. Go ahead, Andre. You may go ahead.
Yeah, so I just looked at Wakar. Wakar is actually from Afghanistan, you know. As I said, he's either Afghanistan or Pakistan. So he's actually from Afghanistan. He's 21 years old, and he was actually born in the capital, Kabul. But just to say something about Wakar and others the others from Afghanistan, I realized that Afghanistan produces really good, leg spin bowlers. They produce good left arm Chinaman bowlers. They just produce good spin bowlers on the whole. So it's just really amazing to see how great the talent is coming from that side of the world. It's just really fascinating.
Yes, indeed. 43 for 7. This is the 10th over now. Van der Merwe is on 1. Young is on 2. So Van der Merwe is facing Hussain, who's bowling his 3rd consecutive over. Bowl to Van der Merwe, who swept in the air. Let's see what will happen here. He's running out towards the boundary. fielded by the field on the boundary, and they're back for 2. The score is now 45 for 7.
Yeah. Once the Trinbago Knight Riders, once they post a good total, anywhere over 160, 170, it seems as if it's gonna be pretty difficult to beat them because they have a pretty good bowling attack. Excellent slow bowlers, and you have the old foxes in Russell and Bravo, and we haven't even seen Bravo as yet.
Yes, another wicket has gone down.
Yep.
And Van der Merwe is not bothering to review. That one was dead straight, Andre.
Dead straight.
What do you have to say about it?
Yes, pretty adjacent there.
Yeah, dead straight. He didn't bother to review it. He just, I think he should have reviewed it, Andre. Looking back at it now, I think he should have reviewed it, but I think he gave up. He's just saying that we cannot win from here. I just want to get off. But I think unless they don't have any review,
unless there's an inside edge right there. Unless there's an inside edge, I don't think there's much opportunity, much chance of it that being not out,
I'm looking at it, and that looked like it looked like it's sliding down to me. And that's where it comes different opinions, and that's why I always love the different opinions, because that looked like it probably sliding down to me. But maybe I'm saying that maybe he said, I just want to get out of here. This match done. So I just want to get out of here. So
yeah, but then again, I mean, with just 2 wickets to as number 10 and number 11, I mean, there's nothing to lose to review it, really. So he could have used a review.
I would have definitely reviewed it. So our Paul is saying that Barbados have the weakest team in the competition, and Galen Evans, Barbados got a flying fish row with Trinidad, saying where the flying fish are in their own TNT. Okay, interesting. Geopolitics. Thank you for the information. Thank you for the education. I really like. Dennis Weeks is saying that I'm finally lost for words, and Salvex is saying, as international players, Old and Powell is a real disappointment. One of the things I always like, Andre, is the education, because I wasn't aware that there's a flying fish row between Trinidad and Barbados, just like how Jamaica have our conchs, those persons from Guatemala and so on. Is it Guatemala trying to capitalize on our conchs, and our Coast Guard have to be out there defending our conchs, so I never know that there was such an issue. So they're at the drinks break. Andre, you want to just give a recap of the innings so far? You're going to be solo for the time being.
Yeah, I think thus far it has been a really, a very poor showing from the Barbados Royal. From the very first over, I think, the trend was set in which Russell got rid of Cornwall and Mears. Cornwall played a very, very poor shot, and, after that, they just kept on playing poor shots. And I just think that the Trinbago Knight Riders have gotten it way, way too easily. I think that a little bit more effort, could have been actually, we could have had the Royals, just being a little bit more patient. But, it's not to be their night, and it's going to be a very, very easy victory for the Trinbago Knight Riders. So at 8:45, the Trinbago Knight Riders, it's just a matter of time before we, before the Barbados Royal be off the field and be out of their mystery.
So do you think they're the weakest team in this competition?
No, I don't think so. I think the St. Kitts. Do
you think they're the weakest team in the competition, Andre?
No, I think the St. Kitts team to me is the weakest team.
You think the St. Kitts team is the weakest team?
Yeah, of what I've seen, I think the St. Kitts are a bit weaker than Barbados.
Can't believe TKR. Well, somebody was saying that this is all match fixing because tomorrow is Trinidad Independence Day, so a lot of money run. Somebody was saying that in the chat. How do you respond to those things? Beating outside the Arsenal. I don't believe that.
Nothing like
Well,
that.
people say those things. Someone,
Right.
nothing like that. But happy Independence Day, Trinidad, when it comes tomorrow. Really hope that you have a wonderful Independence Day and really have a good time. Celebrate as much as you can. Mr. Casanova is saying that this is schoolboy cricket. He said, I can't believe it is schoolboy cricket. Like Wakar Yunus, former Pakistan bowler, he's saying about the action, But the Asia Cup started this morning and England beat New Zealand, Australia beat South Africa, and in the Asia Cup, Pakistan beat Nepal. Babar Azam made another 100, I think a big 100.
Yes,
I remember when
a
he was on
magnificent
150.
by Babar. Yep, I saw it.
Yeah, I remember when he was on 150. And so this is Wakar bowling to Qasid Ahmed, and Qasid Ahmed just stroked this down to long off, and there is one run. The match is so one-sided that it's difficult to commentate on the match too. It is one-sided. It is so one-sided. There's no energy. There's no energy in the match. Mr. Casanova is saying there, Guyana say chicken curry and goat curry. They drive me crazy here in New York City, when they say chicken curry. Wow, chicken curry and goat curry. Oh no, come on, Christopher Bristol. What is going on in Guyana? Barbados need to bat out the innings. See how close they can get. Net run rate can hurt them later on. I get your point, Solve X, but Barbados not going to go through. I think Barbados, I don't see Barbados going through. Honestly, I don't see them going through. Janelle Williams, nuts man, made up no profit tonight. Oh, yeah. You get that, Andre? The nuts man made no money tonight because the Barbados crowd not happy, so no nuts not sell.
Right.
Maybe him sell
exactly. Nobody's gonna buy. Yeah.
No, but maybe people now watch the match, so them just tuning in and just eating some nuts. Maybe I don't know. It could be, It could be. You're not interested in the match. So you say the nuts man are pass. You say, sell me a nuts, go and munch pan this year because of foolishness are going out there.
But then again, I know, the Bajans, they tend to be very, very passionate about their cricket, Carlton. So right now, I'm sure they're really depressed. So they won't have any time to be, Oh, that's a magnificent ball right there.
He's out. Another wicket, 49 now for 9. Is that stump or caught? It looks like a stump. Naeem Young said that he nicked it. No, he said that he nicked it. I think he did that he nicked it. Let's see. I think he said that he nicked it. I don't know. He did like this. So I was thinking that he said that he nicked it. But let's see. We are going to watch the replay. What happened here is, let's watch. It was a googs. He got a googs. Was it? It looked far from the bat. It looks like a stump. That looked far from the bat. Let's see. It's far from the bat.
Yeah,
it looks like it's stump. Yeah. That's a googs. That's a good googly. Yes, he's out. Well done. So Naeem Young gone. So that's a 9th wicket for Barbados Royal. The 9th wicket have gone down. Good night, Gaylord Evans. Catch up with you next. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow is my side playing the Jamaica Talawas. Tomorrow match is going to be very, very interesting. It's going to be tasty. Whether you believe it or not, it's Shivnarin Chandapal against Ravman Powell. And that match is going to be tasty. It is going to be tasty.
Very, very interesting.
There's no love lost between those two.
Let me ask you this, Carlton. Why is it that we have not produced any bowler of the quality of, say, even this Wakar fellow? We have not produced any bowler of the quality of, well, we could say probably like Narayan is probably, would match with Rashid Khan. But look how many bowlers Afghanistan has produced of quality spin bowlers, right? And apart from Narayan, we have not produced any bowler of that quality.
Okay. As Makar is the last batsman, as we watch Walker bowls to that one through the gate. He looks to drive. The keeper did not collect. It will run away for 4 by. Oh, 4 by. That one beats everything. It was another googly. Mackay didn't pick it. And so it goes into the boundary for 4 by. It was another googly. Yes, it was. It was another googs.
Yes, it was a googly.
The keeper never picked it either.
What? Yeah, Walker is gonna cause problems in CPL for batsmen around. He's gonna cause some problem.
Let me say, Andre, one of the things that I think happened to us with our bowlers, not only our spin bowlers are not, we try to overcoach them and let them be too orthodox. They're not trying anything with their wrist. These are the bowlers in these other countries and try a lot of things with their wrist as long as the elbow is straight. But in the Caribbean, we tend to overcoach our bowlers. So all our spin bowlers are going over the top on all of those things. And they are not doing anything their wrist. They are not trying to do anything different, anything unorthodox. Narayan bowls to Kwasi Damad, who strokes this out into the cover. And one mystery bowler we have, Narayan, they call him for throwing, and from that, he doesn't play international cricket. Let's watch again as Narayan comes over the wicket, bowl to Kwasi Damad. In he comes, bowl to Ahmad, and Ahmad just flat back down back the pitch to the bowler. We are over number 12, and this is getting very close. What scored, at what stage does Trinidad need to win to go ahead of Guyana? I never thought that they could go ahead of Guyana, but it could be very close. They might well go ahead of Guyana. He swings this high in the air. Is it out of the ground? Yes, it is. 6 runs. So that 6 is very important for Guyana. 59 for 9. Kwasid hitting Narayan over long on for 6. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, a pretty good shot right there from Ahmed, and it's very rarely that you see Narayan taking apart, so you hardly hit the sixes of Narayan bowling, especially lower order batsmen.
Who is the man of the match, please? Put your man of the match in the chat with 1 wicket left to go. Who is your man of the match? I know who the man of the match is going to be. Who is your man of the match? Mr. Casanova is saying, it seems to me West Indies cricket not investing properly in our spin bowlers. They refuse to give them a long run in Test cricket. And that may be in the past, Mr. Casanova, but I think that we are going to see now, we are going to see a change. I really think they cannot drop Moti again, especially. Narayan bowl to McCoy, and he defends. Red card to Barbados for not trying. What a shot that by Atina. Well said, Atina.
Very good.
What a shot. Yeah, man. Brilliant, Atina.
Very good one. Very good one.
I love it. Yeah, Andre. I love it, man.
Yeah,
I love it.
That's a very good one right there. Yep.
Yes. Oh, Mr. Casanova is saying that Guptill is the man of the match. Oh, sweet soca tomorrow on Independence Day. Ian is saying that sweet
indeed.
soca tomorrow. Who's your man of the match, Andre?
Yeah, Guptill. I think Guptill is the man of the match by far.
Guptill is the man of the match?
Yes.
What about Russell? Russell does have a say?
No. I mean,
Russell does have a mention.
Russell, yeah, you'd have broken the backbone of the Bajan innings, but you have to remember that Waka also took 3 wickets in the middle overs right there. So, I think Guptill, is the most influential in this game. So, I'll give him man of the match.
But he's not on the. Oh, whoa, that's a fast. Oh, Russell bowler delivery at 144. That's 91 miles per hour, And McCoy is kind of here, down to the field on the boundary. That's it. That's the end of the match. So Wakar got 4 wickets. Does he has a say? 4 for 14. Does he has a say as the man of the match? Huh?
No, I don't think you will be. I mean, when he came on to bowl, they weren't under any pressure whatsoever. Russell had actually broken the back of the Barbados Royals innings. So he just did a mopping up job, really. But we can't underestimate the significant contribution of Guptill. He set up the match nicely for the Trinbago Knight Riders here.
Yes, Salves is saying that Walker is the man of the match. That is so true. It's very hard. It was very hard to commentate this match. There was no energy in the match. It was very hard. It was very, very hard. I'm telling you the truth. Sheldon Smith is saying, TT think we go to the second. TNT, I think we'll go second. Maybe it's going to be touch and go with you and Guyana, because Guyana was at plus 2 point something and you're at minus something. So let's watch. But it's going to be touch and go. You're definitely going ahead of Jamaica, though. Definitely. Let's watch what will happen on the table. Yes. Yes, you're definitely going ahead of the table. Tom and Jerry would be more entertaining. Oh, Mr. Casanova, I think my grandmother would be more entertaining. Mr. Brown, I enjoy your company tonight. Me too, Ian. I'm glad the positive vibes that you brought, Ian. I appreciate it. And as always, I enjoy you guys' company. And it means a lot to me. And I want to thank Barry Barnes for coming on during the break and talking to us about the under-15 competition, the finals that will be played tomorrow at Up Park Camp in Kingston between Manchester and St. Mary. And I wish both teams all the best, and we hope some good cricket from the under-15 youngsters. So thank you very much, Barry Barnes, for coming on and talking to us about that match. The coach for the St. Mary team should have joined us, but I guess he get cold-feeted and didn't turn up. Andre, it was a pleasure having you again, brethren, and I really appreciate your company. Thank you very much for being here, and we look forward to doing this again tomorrow evening.
It was great. Yeah, it was great. It was great being here, and thanks to the viewers also. And we'll join them tomorrow again. So have a good night.
Yes, as Jamaica Talawas will be inflicting the second consecutive defeat on the Barbados Royals. Trust me on that. Jamaica Talawas will win tomorrow. But I join you then at 5:45 tomorrow. And being a Jamaica match, I'm going to be early, Mr. Casanova. I'm going to be early, Merrick. All the best. One love. Take care of yourself. Take care of your family. Have a very good night. And please remember to slash on that thumbs up button and click also on the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe and you click only once. Have a great night, everyone. Take care for now. Good night and bye.